Thanks for that, Richard. Timing impeccable as always. Welcome everyone to another episode of Fellowship of the Fallen. What are we on now? 29.
20 lots.
Yes, 20 a lot.
Wait, more than that, is it? No, apparently, yeah. I've seen the title, "The Road to Leilon," whatever that is. Apparently, we're going somewhere.
Yes, you are going somewhere, but you don't know. You know that your character doesn't know that.
I'm not going there. I know that.
We're just going there.
Let's go. Let's go to Neverwinter.
Blesses, I believe I still have 2.
Miss Jawbreaker, can you at least give us 5 minutes into the bloody show before you're trying to bless a DM?
Jeez. I think I have one bless from chat. I have a thing on my character sheet.
I have none.
I have 1.
I'm telling you now, Miss Jawbreaker, for every bless you give the DM, I'm going to take Shadar away from Mina.
Or take Mina away from Shadar, whichever is easier.
There we go, Miss Jawbreaker. The gauntlet has been thrown. Do with it what you will.
Oh God! Just constant
for every
blesses
bless
now.
she gives John, you should give her you should make somehow force Nightshade to have disadvantage on something.
I only have 1 bless. I could use a second.
Yeah, bless old Luca. He might need a bless soon. Anyway, quickly through the announcements. Our merch store is still up. You can access it through the details on Twitch. I believe it's up on the socials as well, so go check it out. Go support us. My shirt came yesterday, but I still need to go pick it up from the post office. I didn't.
What this shirt? This shirt right here. This one.
What a shirt!
That one right there. I will go pick it up tomorrow probably. I just didn't have time today with work, so can't wait to go pick that up. Or at least I think it's that. I didn't order anything else from International. Anyway.
It's just a glitter bomb. You open the box and poof.
It's only taken 3 months.
Yeah. Hey, it's the South African Postal Service. It's their fault. The Sovereign Saga, you can catch the VOD that's available now. So whoever Fanar was speaking to on the other side of the mirror unleashed hell in the caves beneath the disused church. And the party decided it might be a good idea to leave town after Valder showed up again. So we'll see what we decide to do there.
My question is, how did he get back from the temple that quickly? He
has mysterious ways.
That's interesting. There's something going on there.
No, in a world where teleportation is not just a possibility but an everyday occurrence, you really need to ask that question.
Oh, you 100% teleported, but
Anyway, for the Violent Madness, the crew have finished up their business in Fenlo and have to traverse the swampy boglands next. A fallen party member was also avenged. The Churn Gang, you can join us for the Churn Gang on the 3rd of June for Baba Blackbird Part 2. The Older Art Council has moved against the Churn Gang and things don't look good. With the Barbarian basically close to making death saves, that is always fun. Cloaks of Minehelm will be returning on Sunday the 5th of June. On the horizon is the crumbling edifice of ancient cursed stone, the stronghold of the fearless fellows and their mysterious leader, Belloc the Deathless. They are 5 against an entire brigade. Will the brown cloaks' luck finally run out, or will they survive as they have done so many times before by the skin of their teeth? For Vibrance, the party strolled right into the meadery, which was really one giant beehive. Rushing straight for the queen, they found themselves cornered and outnumbered quite quickly. That's it for the streams. As always, thanks to Christian for keeping us going online and keeping the goblins out of chat. We still need to get Unigame someday, Christian. We need to make that happen. Music for the stream is always by Ivan Dutch. His details go up in chat periodically. Go give him a like, go throw him some money. He makes some awesome music that I love using in my games. As always, you can influence the game with donations, subs, bits, and channel points for heals for the players, inspiration, blesses for me, inspiration for me, just to make these guys
For all of us. For all of us.
No,
Us mostly.
He's the DM. He can give himself advantage in any number of ways, but we're limited.
I don't do that. I want you guys to succeed. I want you
Then
guys.
why
to
are you asking for blesses?
I want you guys to suffer first.
Yeah.
But then you can succeed. Quick recap. Last time we played, you guys basically slayed Cryvane, made your way back into Fandlin. Spent a bit of time there, about a week or so, just getting everything back together. And one night you were attacked by some assassins. It was not too difficult to fight. Some hard hits, seeing as most of you were not in your armor at that point.
Imagine needing armor.
Now you know how me and Craig feel.
Craig just flexes the blades.
Just lying unconscious in our beds all night, like some people.
Yeah.
You choose that life.
But yeah, you guys basically prevailed in the end. And who was it that made the check? I can't remember. Someone made a check to notice on the assassins there was the mark of Michael, who is the god of death or undeath.
I made that check.
I think it was Magna.
People from other parts of the world pronounce that Merkel, but yes.
Yeah,
First name Angela.
You see, that's the problem when English is not your first language.
It's the South African cult of Michael.
I think we should just call him Merkin.
Merkin.
There we go.
Because we're going to murk all those motherfuckers. Yeah.
Dave, Michael Myers.
Merkel Myers, yeah.
Who knows Merkel Scott? He thinks he's the best god in the world. He's not. He's really not.
So what you will see as well is I have taken Richard's beautiful map and yes, Richard, I think they were a bit too big. I couldn't get all 4 of them to load on one page, so I'll still do the rest. But yeah.
I'll remake them. I'll remake them at 150 DPI and I'll resend them to you.
100%. Then I can do them because you will be returning here eventually.
Is that a promise or a threat?
I know, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, and I made the basement using all 3 different drawing programs too, which should be exciting. So I tried it using Incarnate and Dungeon Alchemist and Tailspire. So yeah.
So yeah, we'll pick up basically the next morning after the attack by the assassins. The entire party has gathered. What was that, Richard? I think there was like a common room off to the side.
Yeah, that's like a giant living room. I feel like we would be hanging around at the top right here, which is an outside patio. But I don't know. That's what.
Do you take your breakfast al fresco?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We get our servants to serve us outside.
Servants, which you still need to hire by.
Yeah, we don't have any yet.
We have no staff.
That was only in chat. You guys were discussing maybe getting some servants, some guards to look after the place while you're not here.
Wait, which room is Craig's again?
You're not on this level.
Oh,
This is the ground floor.
I'd say then probably if we haven't got servants and stuff then yet so far, Magna would probably be in the kitchen trying to put some food together.
Are you proficient with cook's utensils?
Not at all. Am I proficient with anything I do? I don't think so.
Just give me. Then it'll just be a straight intelligence roll.
Oh my god, you guys are getting soggy pancakes.
Cooking is wisdom.
I'm using my rations.
Oh, 17. You might get good bacon.
Yeah, no, with a 17.
Is it dragon bacon though?
You can throw together a decent breakfast with a 17.
Yeah, and then I deliver it out to him al fresco on the patio, I suppose.
All right.
Here's
What's
your
the sound
bacon.
Not to sound uncultured, what does al fresco mean?
Outside.
Outside.
All right. Very straightforward.
Yeah. If you haven't
So
heard
it's
the
over
term,
here.
you haven't heard it,
Yeah.
No, I've heard it. I've never like heard what
Yeah,
it meant.
Yeah, this patio area is open to the outside. The upstairs goes over it.
100%. It is also this morning that Elian informs you that he sent word to some of his wizardly friends.
He has friends. What?
Of course, he has friends.
Since when? Although we were his only friends.
Is he cheating on us with other wizards?
He is cheating on
He
you.
has another party.
No,
too.
He's part of my party. We've not told you this yet. It's
No.
just-
No, Luca, he's just cheating on you with another wizard.
Oh god. Well, I'm just gonna steal their spell books and copy their spells in 5 minutes. Yeah.
And he basically tells you that with the information that Eldwin's already provided on Talos and the other cults and things that have been going on in the area, especially Ebon Death, there is some information that they can provide, but some further research is needed. So Elian will be going away for a little bit, and he will catch up with you guys eventually.
If he's left, Greg will turn to the others and be like, "Guys, I think we need to hire a new party member. He's kind of a flake."
Craig takes a fireball to the face.
Yeah.
Danger sense.
But yeah, so basically, Elian, after breakfast and a little bit of chatting and packing up a couple of things, does set out on his own. I believe, if I remember correctly, he did have one of the sending stones.
Yeah, you can have, yes, maybe.
I think he originally had one of them. I can't remember who had it. But yeah,
We have a sending stone?
We have
You
a
guys,
pair of
had a
sensors.
set, you guys had a set of sending stones, and Lucas still has one, which he hasn't been contacted on.
Just wait till Crag gets a hold of it.
Yeah,
He's
they
like,
have
hello.
the thieves from the big city are going to contact Luca on that one.
Just a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, Crag is just like, hello.
Way the use of a once-a-day spell.
Yeah.
That's his
but yeah.
response.
So basically, you guys have a bit of downtime now. It is up to you guys what you want to do in Fandolin.
When you say downtime, like roughly how long are we getting, do you think?
I will tell you when it's over.
Damn it.
Are we
That's
going
not
to
a good
find out
sign.
where these? Are we going to find out where these assassins came from, or is that something that Aldwin is taking care of, and we're going to wait till Aldwin comes back?
Yeah, I mean, Alden for that would have to go back to Helm's Hold to start asking about that, I'd have thought, because no one in Fandolin's going to know.
Yeah,
Isn't this what's out?
Fandolin
Sending
has a
form?
distinct lack of libraries.
And only one cleric, and she deals with the luck. I don't think that's necessarily going to help. So,
Can you not do your fancy talk to people in different places thing?
I mean, at 25 words a time, it's going to take me a while to get the information.
I mean, you could
Oh,
get
yeah,
them to
but I
send
mean-
like a letter.
You could get them started at least by the time you.
I mean, I already sent a message to Bill Findle last night saying I was attacked by undead assassins. But I'm still going to have to go and actually see what is collected.
Okay.
So I can pick up the Lightbringer and have it returned to the Lafandes clerics, and so I'm transferring that into my Warhammer.
You can also go to town and ask if any villagers saw these undead coming across the fields to attack us. I mean,
DM question: is the squad that never went to set down still in the village, or did
They are. It's been since Kraven's been killed. It's been about a week.
Yeah.
So they are in the area. They're getting a bit restless. You know, the promise of some action and then it never coming.
Okay.
Actually, question. Did any of us check the basement?
Where do you think we put the bodies?
I mean, yeah, but like the basement has another way in.
I
It does.
Crag
have
isn't-
another way, yes.
Crag isn't
They can't-
intelligent enough to put this together. I'm saying it out of character.
Well, they must have come in through the front door. I mean, we didn't really have any.
I mean, there's windows, chimneys, the front door, the patio we're sitting on right now.
Patty with a sliding glass doors. You know?
Hey, I locked the door. I swear I locked it.
Well, no, because I'm asking about the squad because they were based down in the basement, so they would have probably had that bit covered. I would have.
Yeah, they
thought.
would have been sleeping in the basement while this all happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
unless
mean, you can ask them, and they will tell you that nothing came up through the basement.
Yeah, so I can begin to cast wards around the house to stop things. It's your choice if you want them just to explode or to do ascending to us.
About that, I would like to start a library that we would have in our house that anyone from town can just come into our house and visit the library. So if we have traps, that's going to kill them all.
I mean,
Well, if we're going to have strangers in our home, we definitely need to have some form of security here.
Yeah,
staff
like
to look
people.
after.
Yeah.
I mean, I can set these wards to work off. So, like, if someone's evil, that it will trigger.
Yeah, but we don't know the villagers aren't evil. Barthen should come in.
Is there a school in Phandalin?
If
Like,
you,
this is a D&D game. I'm pretty sure there are no schools in Phandalin, but it's like,
Yeah, I
is
mean,
there a
they-
schoolhouse or a schoolmistress or a school master?
I mean, there is an informal school, yes. I mean, but it's, basic, and we're talking basic level education.
Okay.
Baldwin, your things, your wards, could you set them up on our bedroom doors, but so that it doesn't affect us?
Yeah, I mean, I can set who it affects and who it doesn't. At the minute, I could only set a couple. I need to get more diamonds.
You need diamonds to make those.
Yeah.
Is there anything you don't need diamonds for? It's like it's a running thing. You're always needing diamonds.
I think we
Bacon
don't-
is
we don't-
about
we don't-
it.
Of
We
all
don't
the
need to
things
set-
you do, Craig, what do you
Huh?
need diamonds for?
Nothing really.
Exactly. That's everything you can do without diamonds.
We don't need to set booby traps, right? Like, now that we know that people are attacking us in our sleep, we just have to just be prepared.
Well, so I'm saying
For the next little
it
while,
could
and
just
just-
be I embed a sending spell into it that triggers. If it was on your door, it triggers to you to say someone's entering your room without your
Oh,
permission.
okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the explosion, but it's an expensive spell to cast, so we have to get it right when we want it.
Actually, something I wanted to do for us. Can I have each of your dragon scales back? There's something I want to do for you all.
Crag will spend the next 5 minutes just looking everywhere in the house for his.
So you're like, I have a sample
It's
of
like-
DNA from you. Why?
No, it's like your car keys the moment you need to go somewhere in a rush. It's just vanished. So Crag is turning upside down chairs and shit looking for it.
It's on the table where he left it, right back in the alfresco
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
We've had it all the way through.
Yeah, he's always had it, but he couldn't.
That was a good way to get rid of him, wasn't it?
Nicely
Yeah,
done. Good.
Luca spends half an hour trying to find it. It's somewhere in a book under their bed, So yeah.
Crag comes back with a green dragon scale. He's like, "Is this it?"
Where did you find that? We got rid
What
of
color?
that.
What color is that, Craig? Oh my God,
Oh,
Craig is colorblind. What color is that? Craig is like, it's
Right.
It's dragon coloured.
Yeah.
dragon colored.
It looks like every other dragon. You see, guys, I'm not racist to dragons. I only see them as dragons. I don't judge them by the color of their scales.
You just don't like drow, right?
I have no issue with Drow. That was you. Or Luca. Which one? I don't know.
In any case, I would need to go to Helm's Hold, so it would take me near a week, I'd have thought.
Some of my best friends are Drow.
Yeah, if you travel at a reasonably quick pace, you can get to Neverwinter in a week, and it'll be another week to get back.
Plus whatever time I spend actually researching. But I mean, I can have them checking. I can have them looking for stuff on my way up. But I would need to go and collect it.
I mean, if they're going to Neverwinter, Crag will go, is everyone going, or is it just all?
Because I think the thing that I want to get also, I probably can't get it in town here. So.
Yeah, I'm looking for braces of defense, and so I'm probably gonna have to go to Neverwinter for those.
I mean, those are things that you can ask to be sent here.
Fair.
I mean, items that you don't have.
Oh yeah, okay.
You can send a message to Neverwinter, and it can be transported. Get a little bit of an extra cost.
But
I'm happy to hold the fort if you guys want to head off to Neverwinter.
Well, if Alden is going to the big city, we should all go together so that we don't have one person not adventuring while Alden is being ambushed on the road. Or
go on a solo adventure. It'll go.
I was going to go back with Sergeant Elag on their return, unless they're planning to stay here.
Okay. Jean, just a quick question there. Since Crag is no longer crap, should I still have access to crap?
I believe I took away access to that.
He's still here.
Yeah, we should actually. Let's just say.
I'm cured.
Boop.
He's gone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If Alden's going to go away for 2 weeks, I think we should, during the 2 weeks that he's gone, we should go into Phandalin and hire a staff of caretakers. Like we need gardeners. We need at least one cook.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Murderer. Well, no, anti-murderers. People who murder murderers.
We have party funds now for this, right?
Yeah, I'd like to offer up our house for a schoolhouse if there isn't already one. I think we need the kids in this town need to be educated. So
don't let them in the basement. They're not allowed in the basement.
You're going to have to go to school too, Carrig. Craig. Never again.
I went that one time. You made me go that one time back in Waterloo.
Was that life imitating art there, was it? Carrick, go to school.
Craig's going to get bullied by the little kids.
No. Last time I went, a teacher hit me with a ruler, and then I threw him out a window.
And then you killed him.
Never again. No, he survived. He just, he can't talk.
Ground floor window.
He can't talk anymore.
I mean, his voice box, plate windows. Windows back here are pretty big.
So, Luca, what kind of staff complement are you looking at?
I mean, Luca has no experience with staff. I think we just need people to be in the house, right? That we can trust. So I don't know how we find that, but
we need a cook.
We need
a cook.
We need a chef. We need at least 2 guard. I'd say
guard.
3.
Like I'm trying to think, who do we know that's rich that knows what to do with what to do, how to be rich?
Well, I wasn't rich, but obviously
Lord Hallwinter might be able to help out in terms of who we'd need.
Yeah. But I'll be like, you're rich. What do you do when you're rich? How do you hire people to help you when you're rich? We want to, we also want to give back to this town.
Yeah. So asking around town. So you'll basically need what they would suggest is at least a maid, a cook, a doorman / porter, whatever you want to call it. They say at least 6 guards, 2 on shift at any given time. And then anything else you want to add on top of that, but that would be the bare minimum.
Gardener?
Aldwin will have no idea, but he will suggest the widow we rescued from here and her children, if depending how they were struggling or not. She might be someone to
they
ask.
can get free room and board for sure. And I also want to. I think I really want to start a school here for kids. So.
All right, so that'll be a teacher added on top of that. So that would be that.
And the top floor of the house has lots of space for servants.
So then we'll say
staff, not servants. Servants is derogatory.
For the gardener.
For the staff.
for paid interns.
Oh,
yeah, so.
No, unpaid. No. Unpaid interns, but they're still interns.
And then that's the cook, then the teacher. So times 30. Right, so it's going to come to about per month about 650 gold.
Per month?
Per month.
Okay.
Yeah,
we make that.
We need to start making a lot more money if that's how you want to run the house.
When does the mine start paying profits to us?
So it's been about a month, so your profits should be coming in soon.
How much are we gonna? Do you think we'd be like? Do we know how much we'll be roughly making?
We don't, but that might be a way to, because we can do 10 months staff wages at that if we have to cut it down. But if the mine funds come in at somewhere equivalent,
Well, if the mine funds cover the running of the house, I'm happy with that.
Plus, we also want. You mentioned wanting to get things enchanted so we could talk to each other, right?
but we can do that out of our own funds if that's what we need to do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a party fund. It's not my money.
I mean, if actually, to be fair, if Magnar mentioned that to Alden before he goes, Alden could take that up and make a start in Neverwinter next. It's probably more likely to be done there than down in Phandalin.
Yeah, Crag will give Alden like 3,500 gold to get him braces of defense, according to the Discerning Merchant's Guide. That's what they cost.
I will see what I can do.
Yeah, so I mean, while all of this is going on, this is going to take you some time to get everything set up. So in that first week, you do have a meeting with Gundren again, and yeah, so your first payment from the mine does come in. It is going to be 6,790 gold.
What?
A month?
No, this is the first payment. It's going to fluctuate every month.
Oh, right, okay.
Oof.
Depending
That's a lot of money.
So I want our staff
on
to...
the table that I
mean, there's expansion plans we have for the mansion, so we can start just putting that into the pot for that.
Yeah, because I want to be a good employer, and I want these people to be actually, not just be making the minimum amount that we
600,
pay them,
650 gold a month, I doubt is minimum wage. I'd say that's fairly decent.
Yeah, so
it's probably a fair wage, yeah.
That's probably more than a fair wage considering what peasants normally make.
Basically, the what I always use for my games is minimum wage is 1 gold a day.
Just that's comfortable lifestyle, essentially.
Yeah.
Aldwin, I want to put a want in with you, a headband of intellect, which is like 500 gold pieces or less.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of those items that is extremely cheap for some reason.
I know it's
really shouldn't be because it's
a common item.
But it's an attunement item, right? So you're giving something to have it. So yeah.
But yeah, you can. Okay, so I mean, you guys we've already discussed your shopping list in chat. Mm-hmm. You guys can go through it. I'm more than happy to do that. I didn't have any issues on it. Aldwin, your transference of Lightbringer's enchantment over onto your Warhammer. So
no more weird mace. Okay.
Yeah, that can be done for you. The price is going to be 230 gold.
Okay.
And Leilon over at the Lion Shield Costa can actually do it for you. She is quite the accomplished blacksmith.
Ah, excellent. In that case, yeah, I will leave Lightbringer and my Warhammer with her then.
Yeah, so it's going to take about a week. Roll me a D100 because there is a chance that Lightbringer will be damaged in the process. And she does tell this to you before she starts.
Fine. 53.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no, so I probably would have done that in the first few days, honestly, before the attack. And then after the attack, I will head up to Neverwinter with Sergeant Airleg, because I presume at this point they're getting twitchy and want to go back onto rotation elsewhere. Mm-hmm. I would have warned Gorfindel what I'm coming up to research. My plan will be go to Helm's Hold. And then at some point I will pop into Neverwinter, do the purchases I need to do, pop in and see the family because I haven't seen them for a bit, and I will can I rent the horse and cart from Barfon's to go up on? Or can I actually? I'll take one of the horses we got from Icespire Peak.
Yeah. So yeah, it's easy.
I have a mount to carry stuff on the way back.
I'm hiding in Aldwin's backpack, and when he meets his family, I'm like, ha ha! 2 weeks in the backpack, Jesus! But it was all worth it.
All right. No, 100%. Yeah, you can make it. It's going to take you about a week to get there. What is everyone else doing in that week while Alderman is traveling?
During like evening times, if possible, Crag is going to kind of like question Magnar on paladin stuff and try like learn more about protecting people.
Okay.
And like how to do it better. So he'll basically come up with Magnar and be like, so recently, I feel like I'm getting kind of abilities that aren't, normal for me. And
oh God, Magnar and Craig is going to have the talk.
I think it's kind of like the Raven Queen is giving me power to a degree, and it's seems kind of similar to what you were doing when we first met. So, do you have any tips? Like, how do I do that thing where I swing my sword and it explodes on people?
You're talking about fighting, right?
I mean, that and, I can kind of sense things.
Show me what you can do.
And that's it. Like, Greg will, like, touch this Raven Queen medallion and it'll start to, like, nothing will happen because there's no undead around. So, he's like, this thing, kind of.
Well, I would know the idea of, like, what's happening though, right?
Yeah, and it'll still, like, my headcanon is, like, when he does that, the eyes and the raven glow.
I mean, you can give me a religion check if you like, Magnar.
Well, what else can I do as a paladin at first level, actually?
23.
Oh no, you definitely know. You definitely recognize it and notice what's going on.
And then he'll also.
Have you been able to do this?
Sort of. Remember that weird dream I had that I told everyone about?
Yeah.
After I woke up. I can also do this, and Crag will like cut his hand a bit and then tap it with his other hand and it'll seal up. I've used to lay on hands for 1 point or whatever.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Lucas, I could do that too.
Can you?
I didn't think that, or from at least what I know, I didn't think this was terribly in the realms of the Raven Queen. But,
are your powers contagious, Magnar? Is what I'm asking.
No.
Oh, okay.
This is definitely granted to you from some other force. I would hope it was from your patron.
I assume so.
I would too.
I made a promise to not run away or something like that and face problems head on. And then in a dream, and then all of a sudden I had powers. So, yeah. I mean, I already had them. Like, I mean, I could do this, and then he divine fury his sword. And,
there's a bit of a difference, though, with these new things. You obviously know what they do because you've demonstrated them in front of me, but...
I just did what I saw you doing. Like, for example, the first time I used the Healy thing, I just cut myself in a fight, and then I went to scratch at it, and then it healed. I was like, that's something Magnar does.
Okay, well... Okay, so this is good. Like, it's always a good thing to be able to heal those around you.
So, am I a paladin now? Is that what's after happening? Do I have to start wearing really heavy armor and go to church?
No.
Is that not like the whole thing you guys do?
When have you seen me in a church?
A few times.
Don't
Usually,
think he has.
Yeah, when we're with Alduin.
sometimes when we visited someone else's church, he was
Yeah,
there
Crag is
too.
being,
But yeah.
Crag is
Oh,
being
okay.
very literal here. He's like, a few times you've 100% walked into a church.
Okay, literal check.
I mean, he was like sniffing a gem each time, you know.
He's always sniffing gems.
I'm not my god, damn it. Or maybe I am. Anyway,
They're really small white gems, though.
well, keep an eye on it, and if it develops, then we can see what else you can do. Have you the understanding to use it at the right time?
I mean, I feel like with this thing, with the sense thing, as if, I'm not sure if there's, something around, you do that. The healing thing is if I'm about to die or one of you guys are about to die, because that's when you've used it on me.
I'm just saying that it's not so much to keep you in the fight as to keep you alive long enough to get out of the fight.
Do I use it to run away?
Not to run away necessarily, but just reposition so that you're not in as much danger.
Makes sense.
Blue-Dacian chat says, at me, point weapon and smite. I was like, I can't do that yet. That's what I'm trying to learn.
So we'll keep on with your training. Do you pray?
Sort of, maybe, kind of. I talk to the Raven Queen. She doesn't answer. I don't think she can talk sometimes.
Oh, I think they're very much able to. They just choose not to.
Maybe. They don't give me spells like, you and Alden have. At least not yet.
I mean, it might be that your powers operate in a different way.
Maybe.
But it's good to know, because unless you're a very particular type of paladin, which I don't think you should learn about yet anyway, I think it must mean that you're for the good. So I'm glad to hear that, Crag.
Foreshadowing that Crag becomes an Outbreaker, yeah.
Oh, trust me, there's like 3 of us in this party that would smite the shit out of you. You did.
It'd literally just be that, the fucking, whatchamacallit, the necromancer. We get to that and Crag's like, you know what, I'm not killing you. And then Oathbreaker Crag.
Yeah, it's like, Crag's dead now.
What does Luca do during this week?
So like I said, Luca's trying to hire people.
Yeah, that'll take up a fair chunk of the time.
Yeah, otherwise, my goal is to find books, but I'm not going to find any in this town. My goal is also, I want to find out more about the staff of Savras. But again, I can keep casting augury to guide myself, but otherwise, I don't know. Without going to the big city, I don't see how I can advance that in any way.
Well, if you want to try 1 or 2 augury rolls, that's fine by me.
Okay. Problem with augury is it's like a half-hour thing, so again, I could use my my magic book that I have to see if there's any information in there. My Order of Scribes spell book that's also the book that I found that deals with the dead gods and stuff. But would you like me to make some kind of a die roll, or would you like me to ask a question? I don't know.
Yeah, so what are you trying to find out about this stuff?
Well, I'd like to find out more about what happened when I had that dream and met Savras, because he says I have to go find him in the astral plane. But again, I think it's the astral plane that he said.
So he said that you need to find the ruin stone.
Yeah, which is in the astral plane, right? Or do we need to find it before going there?
No, he says it's in the astral plane. Yes.
Okay.
That is shipping Crag and Magnar now all of a sudden.
Sorry, Crag now.
Kragnar.
At least the ship name's decent.
It could be a
um,
thruple. Luke Ragnar.
Yeah, so Luca, as you are, doing some research with the limited materials you have, it's going to be a relatively high DC.
Unfortunately, there's not a lot of divination that exists before you get to like third or fourth level spells, so I can't do much. It has to be pure research.
Just give
Crag
me
assist by being inspirational and just being there to help, emotional support.
Now I can cast enhance ability intelligence to give myself advantage on intelligence checks, pretty much at will. So
so you can make your roll with advantage then. So just give me a history check.
Oh god, history check. Okay, I am an expert at history, as you know. Not really. Fuck. The +2, I got a 10.
No, I'm sorry. With a 10, you do not glean anything more than you already know. It's
as a player, I'm worried that it's going to be I don't know if it's something we're supposed to be doing next or if we have to wait till we're higher level. I feel like we should be higher level, but sorry.
Well, out of character, I'm pretty sure we should be a higher level. We've been told where it is.
It's always good to try. I mean, I'll always give you the information, even if you're too low level for it. Mm-hmm. If you're, if the role supports it, or the role play or whatever supports it, or what you've gathered up to that point can help you get it. But with a 10 and the limited resources that you do have, you're not able to get any more information, unfortunately.
To be fair, I think we found out about the Ebon Death before we were supposed to as well, didn't we? By interrogating that guy.
Oh no, that was planned.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, no, I planned that. Don't worry about that.
Other than that, I'd like to talk to the town, the trickster cleric lady.
Esther?
Yes. I mean, she's not a trickster cleric, but yes. Sister Gariel.
So she's not a trickster. Well, she's Sister Gariel. Sure, she's Sister Gariel. No, so I want to ask her about what it's like to believe in, like, because I mean I don't want to ask my friends because I'm worried that I don't want them to feel badly, but I'm not worried about offending her. I just want to ask her what it's like to believe in something that's that's unknowable, like a god, or how do you get power from that? How does that work? How aren't you worried your god's going to get killed, or like how do these things work? So I just
So I mean, as you start this conversation with her, she's sitting down there by the Shrine of Luck, and she kind of gives you a knowing smile as you begin explaining this, and she tells you that you of all people should understand Tamora's blessings. The shorter folk being or possessing a
luck. I see. Okay.
Natural luck.
I'm kind of like, wow. Are you being racist against me right now? No, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
But she tells you that that is what faith in a higher power is at the end of the day. It's just a blind belief in something that you cannot see or comprehend.
Yeah. I don't know if it's I'm glad that you can do that. I don't know how that works. Anyway, yep.
She tells you that it's at times it is not easy, but it is her belief in her God that has gotten her through some very difficult situations, and it's only by their blessing that she's made it.
What about dead gods? What do you know of dead gods?
let's see what she knows about dead gods.
Have you ever heard of
I'm gonna-
Savarus? Have you ever heard of Ayun?
She tells you that of Ayun she has heard. Severus she has no knowledge of.
Oh,
She tells you what, the basic gist of what you already know. I'm the god of knowledge. Was killed some time ago. But there has been whisperings of Ayun making a return.
yeah, I've heard that too.
And so she asks you if there is any other information that you need, or if there's information that you would like her to try and find for you.
Well, did you know that we were attacked a couple nights ago in our fancy mansion by undead followers of Merkel?
So yeah, she. And with your passive insight, you can tell that she's telling the truth. But she tells you that the people have reported seeing strange figures in the night, not just on the outskirts of town, but on the roads as well.
Like in the past little while, ever since the dragon was killed?
She tells you in the past 3 weeks, and it's becoming more frequent. Every time these figures are spotted, they appear to be merely shadows until, shadows caught out of the corner of the eye until you look in their direction and there's nothing.
Oh, we're being chased by Nazgul.
But that's interesting.
But these are just rumors, she tells them.
Luca, we told you to get rid of that ring.
I'm drinking from my cup. What ring?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
Luca is
good.
the cup. Remember, Luca is the cup.
Oh wait, yes.
Let me open that page.
I'm like an Instagram girl. I'm just like walking around just with my cup,
With your
So
with your
instead of iced coffee, it's blood. It's ice.
It's just
blood.
ice blood. Yeah, yes, ice. Yeah.
What do you mean? It's just a latte with red food coloring. What do you mean?
Okay, well, I'll tell her. Well, if anybody has any information on that, we'd like to know because we'd like to put an end to that. That doesn't sound good.
All right, yeah. So she tells you that she will ask some questions, and if she finds anything, she'll let you know. She knows where to find you.
Yeah. And your church is okay. You don't need anything. You're good. We want to give back to Phandalin. You know how it is. Ever since that dragon came.
So she motions, to a little offering bowl lying in the middle of the shrine, candles set up around it, and she tells you that any offering is always welcome.
I somehow don't trust giving money to a trickster cleric. It just seems like that's not going to go to the right place.
It's a luck cleric, but yeah, I can't. I'm like a luck cleric, sure thing.
You feeling lucky?
Like, does she speak? I seem to recall that she spoke thieves' cant, right? So
yeah, she does speak thieves' cant.
Yeah.
I was about to say, Rakbi Seton, bless therefore my little devil, which I'm assuming is Ryan.
Yeah.
I'll drop 100 gold pieces into the bowl. I'm like, I'm really happy to have found a home here, and I hope things go well for you and your flock.
All right. Luca, roll me a D100.
Oh God.
Wild magic.
Yeah. The town explodes. 35.
Yeah, so you drop assuming you place a pouch of 100 gold pieces down, not as much, drop 100 coins in there.
2, 3.
But yeah, you notice that the flames on the lit candles in the shrine begin to bend against the wind. The wind is currently blowing from west to east, more southwest to northeast, and the flame on the candle tends to bend in the opposite direction.
As if it's showing us that there's a wind coming from a direction, or are they pointing towards a direction? I, the Richard, the player, don't understand. I'm not smart enough. What does that mean?
Richard, the player, and Luca, the PC, are unsure what this means.
The candle flames start blowing in a direction that is not
So basically, the flame is bending in the opposite direction as the wind is blowing.
Okay, so the direction's not as important as the fact that it's the opposite direction.
Out of game, yes.
Okay. I'll kind of look at the candles. I'll be like, that's weird. Anyway, okay, well, nice talking to you.
All right. Aldwin, back to you. With your small contingent of soldiers, you make it to Neverwinter without too much mishap. Are you going straight to Helm's Hold?
Yes.
All right, you go through the entire process again, make your way to the church where you'll find Glorfindel. He is in the back in his study.
I will have genuflected to Helm and done a prayer of thanks. This is the first time I've been in a proper shrine to him for a couple of weeks. And then we'll go and find Glorfindel and see if he's available.
All right. So he is available. As you step into his study, he looks up and says that this is coincidental timing indeed, as a missive has just arrived addressed to you but an hour ago.
I have to say, after the last sudden surprise was knives in my belly, I'm a little cautious when I hear that sort of thing right now.
All right. And I'm going to just in Discord
Hello.
send you a little message there.
Okay.
It is a sealed missive with a you immediately recognize the seal, and
This is the party's logo.
But yeah, you can spend some time reading that. And while I'm typing this out, is there anything specific you need to talk to Glorfindel about?
So I've previously asked him what movements he knows of Merkel, if there's been any new resurgence in this area. Are there any links between Merkel and Talos? Or is that just happens to be coincidence that we've been involved with both? Or is there inklings that they might be up to something together? Following on from previous discussions on the Ruined Stone and Savras, just if he has anything else written down that he can relate to me. And checking to see if any of the Watchers of the Fallen were attacked at the same time that I was.
All right.
And you can think about some of them. None of them I think are, unless you think some are immediate to come back to. I don't mind if you want to think about it later.
What he can tell you about the link between Merkel and Talos is it's mostly a rivalry.
Okay.
There is no love lost between them. On the movements, Talos' forces have mostly stuck to the other side of the Sword Mountains, although excursions have been known to come from the east. And there has been stirrings around the Mare of Dead Men.
Oh, really? Okay.
From the cult of Merkel.
Which I would know where the mayor was, wouldn't I? I guess because it'd be part of Neverwinter's boundaries, essentially. Wouldn't it? It's just
Mire of Dead Men, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. When he said over the mountains, does he mean the mountains to the south?
To
Talos.
the Sword Mountain range, which curves up
Okay.
as running west to east and then up north.
Right. Okay. So Merkel essentially due south and Talos off to the side, sort of southeastish of Neverwinter. Okay. They're both making excursions. It doesn't bode well. And all no other watchers reported any issues.
No issues above the normal every day has been reported.
Well, that's something at least. Whatever that means my group's being targeted then.
Yeah. So he does tell you with the descriptions that you've probably given him of the assassins is that this is a tactic used quite often. If someone in the cult has been wrong, or according to the histories, it is something that they would do. It's much cheaper to, as he puts it, to raise the dead than actually pay an assassin.
Yeah. DM question, just to remind me, we haven't encountered anyone directly involved with Merkel, have we, in this campaign so far? We've had one necromancer, to our knowledge. We've had one necromancer who had a necromantic rune on his head, but wasn't specific to Merkel.
So not from what you could tell, no. The groups that you have met so far is a cult that calls them the Cult of the Dragon.
Yeah, which I know something of, I think, from a roll earlier. But there shouldn't be, other than them raising that second dragon in Thunder Tree, there's been no links
besides
that, there's been no direct link. No.
I mean, there's also, I'm sure Alden will be aware of Crag's history with the Necromancer, in that as well. So that could be.
Yeah, but this attack was against all of us. It wasn't specific to you.
True, so, but it's another Necromancer, so it's another possible connection.
Yeah, so in game time, there's you haven't really had contact with any of the Merkel cult yet.
Yeah.
I'm saying now that in terms of the roles you've had, the characters you've encountered, as far as you're aware.
Yeah. So Alden's conclusion is unless the Cult of the Dragon is somehow linking to Merkel, or then it would potentially be Ebendeth, possibly, might be. He's kind of confused. He doesn't know where the link is or why they've been targeted at this point.
Let's make a quick, as you are sitting and discussing this with Glorfindel, let's see how smart he is.
More so than Aldwin, for sure.
As soon as my Roll20 decides to work with me. Sorry guys, it's just frozen. There we go. All right, waiting for the sheet to load. But yeah, I mean, you guys can spend as long as you like going back and forth on this. This will probably be straight intelligence.
I mean, some of that will just be me and him just actually catching up because we haven't seen each other a lot. So
yeah, so I mean, he got a 4.
Okay.
He's not able to piece together much more.
Okay, so just all right. So just we'll just keep our eyes open about. Yeah, and at that point, I guess I would head to. Once I've caught up with him, I will head into the library or repository of information. He knows what topics I'm looking for, and I'll actually just do a bit of research myself.
Yeah, so
which for my intelligence will take a while.
They would have gotten everything ready for you before. For next session, I'll have the results ready, but we'll say that you've already found what you found.
Yeah,
and we will get to that as well.
Okay. Yeah, I will ponder that missive for a time.
You do see there is a place to leave a reply.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll probably spend the rest of the day in the library at Helm's Hold, stay in one of the cells overnight, and then I'll head to Neverwinter the next day to do the purchases that my party have asked to do. And I will go up to find more information on that missive.
Yeah, cool. All right, so you're able to find everything that you were looking for. City like Neverwinter, it's just a matter of time before you find it.
Yep.
We've already discussed your prices for your components and everything. And it's going to take you about half a day to get everything.
Yep, that's fine.
Don't get mugged.
Don't get mugged.
Greg's not here to help intimidate.
This is Aldrin's hometown. He knows which bits to avoid.
Your headband of intellect. What was the list again? Was the headband of intellect? Was the braces of defense?
I had the guardian emblem and the necklace of adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone else has something else.
You wanted to change that thing as
more
well,
for chat so that they can follow along with it as well.
Yeah. So Aldrin will unattune to the pig whistle, and will have finally that is available again. Still has his gauntlets of retribution, and has added a guardian emblem to his ensemble with the necklace as possible.
John, I have that cloak from the Dragon Sword. What did that do again? Something about resistance. Which exact element?
It's in the chat somewhere, or in the bag of holding. I think the bag of holding's got it.
Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Try to mute.
I will have to go look for it. I don't have it in front of me.
I have it here, I think.
But it does let you cast the. Is it control weather?
Control water.
Shape water and control.
Shape water and control weather or something.
It's control water, gust of wind, and I have resistance to lightning and thunder damage. That's a good item.
I hope you enjoy it. But so Aldrin, you can finish your shopping, all your components that you needed for your spells in future use.
That's the main thing I'm purchasing. That's going to the horse to carry all the incense and the various different rituals I will need.
When you are
done back like a wise man.
When you are done with your shopping, have you sent a reply yet? Are you still pondering sending the reply?
I would probably, if there's somewhere I could drop in and just, if I can find out more information, but I will probably go and say yes.
All right, so
we haven't got any other leads, and that seems like something we can be doing in the interim while we're trying to sort out more on Miracle.
Yeah, so you can go to you can basically go to Castle Neverember and go inquire about it.
Yep.
What they would tell you there, this is officially sanctioned by Dagult himself. There is plans on rebuilding Leilon and establishing a trade route further south. Leilon would basically become a stopover town on the road between Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
Makes sense. And at some point he'll see it on the map and work out where it is in relation to the mayor, and they'll be like, gets us closer to where. All right. So he will accept on behalf of the group.
And so basically what you are told is that being that close to the mayor, there's always the need of protection. Eventually, a much larger force of Lord Neverember's men will be sent there to form a permanent protection service there. But for now, adventurers are being...
Or like a garrison?
Basically a garrison,
Yeah, if they're building the town, there's nowhere to put them at the moment, probably.
So basically, we go do all the hard stuff for them, and then they come up and take all the credit, protecting the town.
It means we're not doing the building; we're just doing the protection work and stuff. Yes.
Basically, it is as much as Fandolin is rugged and dangerous, Leilon being that close to the mayor and that close to the coast puts it at that much a greater risk.
Yeah. But as far as Aldrin's going, that puts us nearer to the cult of Miracle if they're based in the Mayor of Dead Men, from what Glorfindel said, which is what we need.
So would Leilon be like Waterdeep's equivalent to Fandolin, Or like it's what Neverwinter, Pendlin is the Neverwinter, so it's like that outpost town that's kind of like dodgy.
So, I mean,
You don't know. You're not there.
Well, I'm just out of character. I'm just asking for like knowledge of the
Yeah,
area.
I mean-
'Cause I don't know anything about Leilon out of character.
out of character, Fendlin and Leilon's a bit bigger than Fendlin at this stage. Although it is in a worse state of repair than Fen.
So it's a shithole town. Got it.
Leilon was basically a fishing village in its heydays. That they are just trying to shore up a bit.
Got it.
And trying to kind of metropolize now at this point.
Oh, so they're trying to go from like a small village to a town kind of thing.
Yeah, basically the Waterdeep itself is trying to re-establish the town.
Got it.
Because
Does Aldrin know anything of the history of Leilon? Is it near enough that there'd been any talk about it?
Give me a history check. While I go and look for that note.
I'm typing all this lore down. Hopefully Aldwin will tell us and not keep it secret like his other secrets.
I know nothing. I went and bought some stuff for you and I just lounged around for a couple of days. History.
That's not that
Maybe it's up for
one.
adventuring party.
Yeah, but while Aldwin's gone, like Crag and Luca, I can imagine are sitting there theorizing about what he's getting up to with this adventuring party.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had it wrong. It wasn't a fishing village. It was a mining town back in its day.
So it is the equivalent to Pendlin, a mining town.
Basically, yeah. I mean, this whole area is rich with mines and ore veins and things like that. So with a 9, what you would know is that Leilon was once a mining town that sold copper, nickel, and silver to Waterdeep. It was also a port where merchants sometimes offloaded goods on barges to be transferred to cities along the Sword Coast.
Okay.
You would know something happened during the time of the spell plague. You can't remember what it is,
Okay.
but that's about it.
Presuming something bad if I remember something happened if it's during the spell plague.
Oh, something definitely happened and the town went to shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
The spell plague, that was when like Mistra died, wasn't it?
That was because of Mistra dying,
Yeah.
essentially. I think we have said that on stream.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that happened around
I mean,
the spell plague.
Yeah. The spell plague was because of her, and then a lot of other stuff happened as well.
Yeah, and it was a very tumultuous time.
Cool. Yes, once I've accepted that, I will spend that night with my family. Head back to Helmshold the next morning to see if anything else has come up. I'm not expecting it to, just to check in. And then I'll start making my way back down to Phandalin.
All right, so it's another week's worth of travel. This time you are going alone.
Yep.
Roll me a d20.
Oh no.
I was going to say, and I want to, after I speak to the priestess, I want to go back to my friends that are still in town and mention that of the rumors of all the shadowy things that have been lurking around town.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try to set up a trap or do some scouting or set up a trap or something like that for them.
17 on that roll.
All right.
In case Aldwin gets ambushed and needs to be rescued, there's a reason we could be there.
Yeah, I mean,
and I did say in chat I am using sending each evening, just so there's a quick little still alive on my way back.
Give it maybe a rough location when you're on your way back. I'm here.
No, I'm not necessarily giving a location, but I'm just saying I'm just doing a check-in, probably with Magna.
100%.
It's your GPS.
So yeah, Luca, you what kind of trap are you setting up?
Well, I think with with Magnar and Crag, we could maybe, I don't know, just walk around outside of town at night, saying, "Oh boy, we're outside, walking around outside," like hoping to attract.
And
no shadow would come after us.
If you see any of these shadowy figures like Crag or Magnar, can pop a divine.
Yeah, we could also talk to any villagers who would have seen them, because I mean, rumors come in. So like, old Farmer Bill, did you see a shadowy figure? Yeah.
Hey, he was on a black horse.
Sorry to interrupt you guys there. Message from Solo just now. We are one follower away from 500.
If anyone in chat
What does
is
that
not
mean?
following, go follow now.
You suddenly
We'll,
lose
we'll bless you
followers.
in your game. I promise. Yeah.
Yes. If you play in a game and they have a bless system, we will make sure to bless you.
Yes. Hey, we hit it.
There
Fubar.
we go.
What a name. Fubar, I love it.
Could we have a follower with a better name to hit 500? Fubar, could you unfollow? Just trying to get a better name. Oh.
Don't be mean, Richard. Don't be
Hey, thanks so much, guys, for the follow.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Wow,
Fubar.
500.
Fubar's like perfect for every
Awesome.
situation. What are you on about?
Fucked up beyond all recognition.
Yeah. I mean, this campaign is Fubar.
You know what, Fubar? You know what, Fubar? As the 500th, I think you're getting gifted a sub.
That's great.
Thanks,
If it allowed.
Eric.
Um,
Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
yeah. So either talking to a villager or just smearing honey all over myself and just walking around the fields and hoping that undead will come after me.
Give me a.
Fubar,
give me
type in chat so I can see you. Thanks.
I'll mention the
Give me a-
candle thing too to Magnar specifically because he knows about godly things and it's like I donated a bunch of money to the goddess of luck and got the candles. The candles are blowing in the opposite direction of the wind. I don't know what that means.
Was it towards you or away from you?
It was just the opposite direction of whatever the wind was. Like no
So-
matter where I went, it just stayed opposite direction of the wind. So yeah.
So basically, when it happened, Luca, the flame would have come towards you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the flames are coming towards me. So I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't know to presume for every god, but I would assume that would mean they were with you.
Did you see a big bird? Like a big black bird? That's what my god looks like. It's kind of scary.
Why are you here, Craig? I'm trying to have a conversation.
I told you, Craig. Every god is different.
I don't know that,
You know that. You just choose not to listen.
Craig will just walk past the door because Craig heard that. He's there at the door. He's like, yeah, and then he'll go back to doing whatever he was doing.
Yeah. So anyway, so I think the three of us should head out to visit, the farm of whoever might have spotted these shadows in the fields. And Magnar's better at talking to people than I am, so I thought that could be good.
Luca, we're all kind of better talking to people than you are. A little bit.
Sure you are.
I have a charisma of 13.
So yeah, I mean, you can go back to Sister Gabrielle and go ask her. And the most recent sighting was at the Adderleaf farm, which, if you remember, is the farm of Quaileen Adderleaf and her son Cobb, which is the little boy who showed you the secret entrance to the catacombs. Under
Is this the widow with the kids, or this is a different?
No, this is a different woman.
Different widow.
Yes. I'm just scrolling back through my notes here.
We're going back
very
all
early
the
on.
way. We're going back.
This
all the
is
way
like
to
session
Lost
2.
Mines. Yeah, this is all the way back to Lost Mines.
This is
Small
session
boy
2.
in tavern with mom found a tunnel in the woods. They murdered a man and captured his widow and kids. Oh, the small boy told us this. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so well, we can ask her. So you saw shadowy figures just roaming around at night, or was it how were they heading towards the big mansion on the hill, or?
So she tells you that she's seen it, a couple of times. The latest one being about 5 days ago. Every time she sees it is just when she's making her way back, towards the homestead, and then with the torch or the lantern light, just catches the glimpse of something that appears to be humanoid in shape, just catching a glimpse of it out of the corner of her eye. And when she looks in the direction, it is just darkness. Once, not on the most recent one, she did hear rustling, as if something was moving through the bushes, but she couldn't see anything.
Where is her homestead in relation to ours?
It is towards the southeast.
But like it'd be far away, or
It's about, I mean, the farm itself starts about 300-400 feet from the edge of your property.
Would you have to pass
that-
from her direction to kind of really get to us from the road?
Yes, from the road.
Okay.
I mean, if I were to Jeez.
may I suggest, madam, if you are to travel that way of a night time, to take with you some sort of bell or horn, so that at least if you were attacked or something, hopefully we would be able to, or someone would be able to hear.
And, you know, if they're shadows, maybe bring light, like a torch or something. I don't know how this works.
Yeah, so she, Magna, what you tell her, she does take that to heart, and say she'll look into getting something to either defend herself with, or at least make a bit of noise, so that others are aware of what's going on.
If you are in need of any weapons training, then I'm sure our friend Crag here would be happy to help if you ever wanted to drop by the manor.
I'll just give it an exaggerated thumbs up.
Yeah, she looks at you, giving a thumbs up, and without breaking eye contact with Craig, she tells you, Magna, that she can handle herself with a blade.
Good to know.
I'll tell her we're also going to be starting a school soon. If her young boy would like to have some basic letters and skills, we're going to be teaching up at the house.
Yeah, I'm assuming you would have started spreading word of that around town as well. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, she and all of the other townfolk are up and buzz about that. It's been difficult with the children not having an education system, and having something put in place would be good for them at the very least.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, getting that up and running. Someone was actually sent from, as per your request, from Neverwinter, a tutor to come teach the kids and so on.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Then the rest of the time is basically being spent trying to find these shadows that have been seen. Can you just give me, between talking to the people and looking around, what's your passive perception?
Mine is my passive perception is a 15.
Mine's 13.
And Craig, what is yours?
Passive perception 14.
All right. I mean, you guys have decent, between the three of you, you've got a decent persuasion skill. Yeah, so I mean, there's rumors, there's whispers, a lot of old wives' tales, drunken ramblings, but you do not find anything of real significance. You do not see any shadows when you walk around at night, although you do hear stories about them.
I wonder, Luca, if something could be implemented like across the town, if we had like watchmen and stuff, and if something was to happen, they could light a torch, and then the next one further along the town could light it, and so on and so forth, just alerting everyone to something going on.
The beacons are lit.
Like pale people at the beach. The beacons are lit.
The beacons are lit.
I don't know.
Go,
Maybe
go,
they,
go,
all those shadowy people were hanging around town up until the time they came to our house and we killed them all. Now there are no more. So I don't know.
Hopefully
I think-
Aldrin's found out some stuff.
Yeah, I think it's been up until a few days ago they were seen, right? So maybe they're not seen anymore.
Me cut back to Alden. Alden's in the ditch. Getting jumped by shadow people.
All the dark shadows are like feasting on his flesh. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Aldwin, Aldwin, your trip back to Fandlin goes by uneventful. You get a couple of patches of bad weather. You get soaked on one night in the rain. But other than that, no.
I don't, because I'm in the Learman's tiny hut every night. The horse, oh yeah, that way it's wet.
The horse could so fit.
And if you had speak with animals, you would know that horse hates you.
Yeah, that first night was just staring at me the entire night through the thing. I'm like, whoa.
It can't see you. Just
but it knows he's there.
Yeah.
Does it though? Is it
Looking in the direction of him.
Yeah, just sees this dome just there, like I'm out here in the wet, and you're in there.
So before Aldwin went, and obviously during this time as well that we've been off, there was a couple of little things I wanted to do if possible. So the first thing was, before he went, I wanted to have grabbed everyone's
oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Scales.
That's okay. I'm going to take them to the one that did my shield, who seems rather crafty, and explain to her what I wanted her to do with them, which we've already discussed. The other thing I wanted to do was I wanted her to finally get around to turning this manticore hide into a thing for Ramstein. Because remember the manticore hide that I wanted to have converted so it could go over the back of Ramstein to make it nicer for him.
Yeah, I mean,
just them two
that
things
can be done. It's basically going to cost you the same as barding.
Okay.
I just need to double check what is the price of barding again.
What is barding?
It is
Horse
basically
armor,
horse armor.
It's either double the cost and quadruple the weight, or quadruple the cost and double the weight. I can't remember which.
I think it's the first one. Let me see. Give me 2 seconds.
No problem. I should have mentioned to you that before, but it wasn't until I was looking at my inventory. I was like, oh yeah, I need to get that done.
Barding. Please load. Cool. Body designed to protect animals, head to neck. The cost is 4 times the equivalent of armor made for humanoids and weighs twice as much. So yeah, it'll basically be you'll have leather barding for Ramsey.
Okay.
Which, if you would like it to be enchanted, if he is ever slain in combat, it will poof with him.
Yes.
And the next time you resummon him, it will come back with him.
Yes, absolutely. How much should that all be?
All right, so it's 4 times the price of leather armor.
And would that up his AC as well, will it?
It'll up his AC as well, yes.
Perfect.
11 plus dex. So that'll be 40 gold. That will give me 2 seconds. My thingy. It'll take
Is that 40 total? Or?
No, that's just to get the armor made.
Oh yeah, okay.
To get it enchanted is going to cost you another 500 gold.
Jeez.
No problem. Absolutely no problem for that.
So 540 total.
No.
So it saves you carrying barding every time your horse or mount gets slain, which is an
Absolutely.
absolute nightmare.
Yeah, absolutely.
It weighs twice as much as normal leather armor.
I mean, we could just shove it in the bag of holding, but yeah, good point.
So
Too big.
Yeah, you've got. I mean, it's basically boiled leather, so it's made to fit.
Yeah, perfect, excellent. That's that job done.
So there will be a Ramsey shaped shell just lying there on the ground.
Yeah.
If we're getting stuff crafted, Craig will get like, you know those things you see paladins have, like the square of cloth with like a sigil on it. I think it's called tabard or something like that.
You're gonna wear a
Ragnar
tabard
doesn't
over
have
your
that.
bare chest?
No, it's not over his chest. It's like
Like
something
like-
got to hang out of his belt, basically.
It's gonna look like an apron.
So you got
No,
a keychain to your god.
Carrie's living out his destiny favor on the game.
Yeah, it's literally that's the inspiration of the Destiny thing. But like, it's like just something coming off like that cover, like is like upper, like maybe halfway through his flank there. That'll have like just if possible a symbol of a raven in like silver thread,
like a loincloth, like nothing under, just like a cash sex.
Yeah, I mean,
But it's like a sideways one. It doesn't even cover his groin.
No, he has pants on, and like
Your dong is just hanging out, but this is on the side. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, he has pants on. It's just, he has something on the side there just to like show the Raven Queen now that he's a paladin, to look more paladin like.
I mean, so with what you want to have done, let's see, what would be the equivalent? I mean, if you want to have it done in silver thread, it's probably going to run you about 7 gold pieces.
So like the main body of it's black and then silver like embroidery into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to cost you about 7 gold to get it done.
Cool.
2 or 3 days to get it done.
How much was the scales, by the way, Sean? So I can tell you.
So basically, you just want to have a cosmetic change done on it.
Yeah, but I want to. Yeah, so they're purposeful to be either used. So essentially, I'm going to use mine as the clip for my cloak, for my owlbear cloak, and then have it so that it could be used in whichever fashion the other guys want to use theirs.
Yeah. So that, I mean, it's just going to be so that'll be like 5 gold a piece.
A piece. There's 4 of us. Okay. So yeah, no problem. Not a problem. And then just to finish up what else I was doing during that week, obviously talking with Craig and helping Luca with the small bits that I was doing there. But before I settled down for the evening each night, up until Aldwin got back, I basically wanted to sit in prayer, but speak to more specifically about, Magna would be like, I want some guidance.
He just bonks you on the head.
I don't know what you desire of me anymore. I feel unsure of where I'm meant to be. The other thing I would like guidance on is how I can help Aldwin to regain himself as he should have always been. And I'll just ask that every night in the hope that I'll get some sort of notification as such, or some sort of guidance.
Give me a religion check with advantage.
And I'll tell you what, just to add to it, I'm going to use one of my lovely blesses that I was given by Rugby, because I want to make sure that I get, so 23.
All right. 23.
Keep that horse from killing me on the way back is probably what you can do for me.
Magnar, you, one of the nights, you prayed deep into the night, and you do not really remember falling asleep. But you begin to dream of that day down in the mines, pushing the cart, hearing the explosion, hearing the screams, rushing over, finding the injured. And you remember that feeling that feeling of being helpless, but still doing what needed to be done in that point. No matter what the consequences are, no matter what the cause was, just pushing forward. And it's all a blur until you see what appears to be a doorway in front of you. Might be a cave entrance, might be an open doorway, you're not sure. And the light streaming in through it. And as you pass through this doorway, your eyes shoot open and you realize that it's morning.
Thank you.
All right.
That's it.
Right, so the rest of the week at the manor passes, besides what everyone is doing, passes quite uneventfully. And Aldwin, you make it back into Phandalin and to the manor unharmed and unhindered. And I think that would be a good time to take a break. 5 or so minute body break. Everyone can get their things back together, everything in order, and then we will be back to continue the adventure.
Death of Alwyn, alone on the road.
Got eaten by a horse in his sleep.
It's
when Aldrin walks back in and I'm like, Crag, test out them powers. See if he's real or not.
Why is this undead thing going off? What's going on with that?
Who are you with?
Crag's first smite is against Alden.
No, you used spite last time.
Shield! Haha! No. Cool.
Anyways, back in 5, everyone.
Back in a minute.
Oh.
All right, and we are back. Bit of a shopping episode so far, bit of travel, bit of background lore. Been fun. And we left off with Aldwin basically returning to the party.
I would have gone via Halia to see how the enchantment transfer had gone.
Yeah, so yeah, it's been ready for about 3 days now. She had a couple of other rush orders that have been given in by some other individuals in the meantime, so she had to split her attention a bit. But yeah, everything is ready for you. Lightbringer is unscathed.
Okay, 2 now.
Well, the
Then
plan
now
would be
you
I
basically-
return Lightbringer, and now I have the Warhammer has the same effect.
Yeah, basically.
Which is my original Warhammer.
What do you name the Warhammer now?
Well, that's now I know it's there. Now I need to decide what to call it.
Dawnbringer.
So that'd be something else. So
Poor
yeah, cool. I will thank her for that.
For any Gears of War fans, the Hammer of Dawn.
Maybe not. I will
not that
give
much
her
of a
an
D&D.
extra 10 gold as thanks.
Yeah, she's happy with it.
Yes, I will work all that out later. What that does to my stuff now. Yeah, and then I will return to the manor. Somewhat impressed that the village still seems to be standing in my absence. The manor is still there.
It hasn't burnt down yet. There's no new holes. in
No
it that
smashed
you can see.
windows, extra holes. It's lovely. I like it. Yes.
Crag comes running out the front door on fire.
Yeah, there we go. That's
As you walk in, I'm just going to be like, he did that especially just for you, right?
He's been waiting every day, hasn't he? Every day at this time, he's just been running out on fire just to see. Yeah, okay.
You know when people have them pet dogs that just sit by the door waiting?
That's Crag.
That's basically been Crag for the last 2 weeks.
We remember to feed him and wash him occasionally. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, he washes himself. He's not
Yeah,
that
listen,
bad.
I'm not touching that thing. What are you talking about?
You've got a
Any-
collapsing pole, 10 foot. You can get him from a distance. You'll be fine.
It's good to see you, my friend. And they'll give you a hug.
Yeah, I'll hug like his leg, and I'll be like, "You're finally back to your family."
Sure. Okay. What did I miss? Do I need to check you for charm effects?
Basically, what happened is, we went looking for some shadow people. We didn't find the shadow people.
Is Craig still on fire?
No, he was never actually on fire. He just ran out the door.
I cast create bonfire, and I actually set him on fire.
It's the one type of damage I'm not resistant to.
I can cast create water, so Craig goes.
I drink from my cup.
Aldwin, I feel it'd be important to introduce you to some people first. So I'll take Aldwin around and just introduce him to the cook and to the security and the staff and stuff that we've hired, so that he doesn't just automatically try and kill them.
Do we have names? Do we have names for them, or should we come up with
what's
names?
the names of at least the important ones? And then what are the security guys?
I'll run a name generator at one point.
We just don't know. We haven't learned their names yet. We're kind of like,
it's this guy.
I haven't learned their names. We're doing it from my viewpoint. I haven't learned their names yet. It's fine.
I feel like the chef lady would have been a Mary, because she's like an Irish mammy. She likes to look after us, feed us up good, likes to really look after us. You know,
you want a Forgotten Realms. You want a Forgotten Realms name generator, so you'll get names like Floon Blagmar, and just like this terrible names.
What I find hilarious is Crag probably trained or helped train half of the security guard as well, with just playing with the weapons. They're just carrying Crag's weapon collection in. And he's like,
funny you should mention that. So besides the tutor who's from Waterdeep, the rest are all from the town of Fandolin. Some of the militia have actually taken up the position as guards at the manor.
Excellent. So we were already acquainted.
Do you want to go back? Nice to meet all these people. I hope we've got money to pay for them. Shadow people?
Yeah, shadow people. I assume it's the people we killed that broke into the house, but the zombies.
Yeah, so people have been seeing shadowy figures in the fields and on the roads at night in the past few weeks, up until about 3 days ago, right, Juan? Up until about when we killed them all. Do you think? Yeah. That was my theory?
So the last sighting was it would be with Aldwin's travel time.
Oh yeah,
It would be 15 days ago.
Okay, yeah. So apparently there were lots of shadowy figures hanging around town. Still while Caravane was alive, like a few weeks before we returned from Caravane, that were kind of like hanging around, and I think it culminated with them attacking us. And since then, nothing has been spotted, as far as I know. We tried to do a little, walking around after dark, playing the victim, but nothing happened.
No, I think they're just scared. If they are there, they're afraid of us.
No, I think they were just sent to catch us unawares, but obviously
didn't work out so well for them.
If no one was to report back, because
they were hanging around town waiting for us to come back to kill us, because it was like the first night back that they attacked us. So,
Cult of Merkel. I mean, as far as I'm aware, we've had very little dealings with any of the followers of the God of Death. I can't think of a connection with anything we've been doing.
Well, isn't this dragon that you are wary of? Isn't it a dead dragon? So surely a cult.
But that came via the cult of the dragon. I don't believe they have any direct links to Merkel.
Maybe we've just been pissing off the wrong people, or maybe they're scared of us.
I haven't been in any bar fights recently, so it wasn't me.
I did find out.
Very good behaviour.
Oh, that's good to know. So I'll give him a gold star later. In fact, I will give him
for a coin.
The gauntlets and the headband.
Bracers.
The braces.
The headband. Craig puts on the headband.
No, that's not for you.
Suddenly he's like, oh my god,
fellas. I'll just tell you, I've had the most interesting theory. I think that cup Luca's drinking, maybe. My brain just rips it off his head.
I'm gonna buy him one now, just so Carrick has to fucking do that for us.
I will happily do that, boys. During downtime, he will only wear it during downtime. You don't need Craig
like
to be smart.
Like while I'm sleeping, you just take it off me and put it on. It's like, hello, I'd like to read some murder mystery books now.
Actually, I can imagine like Luca actually puts it on Craig to try teach him thieves' cant at some stage.
Who stay, not stay, the oopid stay.
Ah.
Instantly forgets it the second you take it off.
Oh, his memory is not bad. It's his ability to learn.
I mean, I didn't find much out about Merkel, but I did find that the cult's been more prevalent in the Mayor of Dead Men recently. And as it happens, I may have lined us up a next job, if you're interested.
Well, what reassures me is that these undead or these shadowy figures were hanging around town for weeks, never attacked anybody except for us. So that's why I'm happy that if we leave town to go do what you want to do, the town should be okay.
Yeah, it just means it's personal.
Yeah, well,
which I'm all right with.
Yeah,
I mean, they attacked us in our sleep. You don't do that and get away with it.
Well, so as far as we can find out, they are based in the Mayor of Dead Men. That's just a little ways to the south down the coastal road, down to the southwest of us here. The old mining town of Leilon's been built back up again, and Lord Neverember himself has tasked us with providing some defences while they're rebuilding it before the garrison can establish itself there.
That's near Waterdeep, right?
No, it's just that basically, if I remember correctly, it's southwest of the mountains we're right by. So it's southwest of Vandalin.
Yeah, it's southwest of Vandalin, basically down next to the coast. So as the high road goes down towards the mirror, it's basically right there.
And that's on the way to Waterdeep, right?
So we could do both jobs at the same time then.
Well, that's the idea. As we move to that bit, we can defend Leilon, and then we're closer to whatever this cult where they've been seen, more active. I mean, he's given us 400 gold just to basically be there and to help defend them.
400 gold each, or like all together?
That's a good question. Was it 400 each?
400 gold total.
Only 400 total, but I presume it could lead to more things. But it's more of us moving down, have a reason to be nearer to where the cult is.
That's good coffers for the upkeep of the house, at least, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Alderman, the money from the mine arrived. We're rich.
We're not rich, but
I mean, it's a lot of gold.
Alden's just can't process that. He was already struggling with the gold from the dragon, and then once he's that mad, he's like,
we have enough to run the house for
over a year.
No, nearly a year.
No, because we had the 6,000 for the house that Alden put aside for the house, and then we got like 6,500 from the mine.
I was talking about just from the mine, but yes,
right.
Total wise, yes, there would be.
That's pretty good profits from the mine. Wow, I didn't think it'd be anywhere near as much.
Now, we don't know when we'll be getting any more, but at least it tides us over.
Yeah, wow, you have been busy.
Yeah. And was the headband? Was this the price from the book from the PDF, which is $450, or is there a markup?
Yeah.
Aldwin trying to stiff me, that was $550.
You don't.
So unless Aldwin's trying to stiff you, Aldwin bought it for $450.
Okay.
It would have been more expensive if you had sent for it and it needed to be delivered. But because Aldwin did that himself.
Oh, talking about items, I asked you guys about having your scales there before you left, Aldwin. I've had these worked on, and he'll hand out each of your scales back to you.
Ooh.
As you can see, and you'll see Magnar's where his cloak meets, he's got his pin between the two edges to keep the cloak together. I figured we needed a symbol of hope for everyone.
Work. Thank you.
Oft.
Greg's trying to read it. He's like,
I have no idea what this says.
It doesn't say anything. It's a symbol.
Did
it
it
looks like
come
letters.
up in chat, but did it come up, by the way?
I think it did.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So for anyone watching, this was beautifully created by Richard, our resident artist here.
As always.
It's okay.
And obviously it's Fellowship of the Fallen, as you can see, FOTF, just reference to the game.
Just quickly for Noble Lord in stream, I see you asking there for just a quick rundown. So basically what happened is we started off with the gang in, we're running through the official modules. We started off in Lost Mines of Phandelver. The guys went over into Dragon of Icefire Peak, which I modified just for higher levels, which they finished 2 sessions back. And they are now going into what is known as Beyond Icefire Peak, which is the supplementary or follow-up books to Dragon of Icefire Peak.
Basically, we killed the green dragon that was in a mine. We made a magic sword, which Craig used to help kill a white dragon. We also killed an avatar of Talos, which is like the storm god for orcs. We fought a lot of orcs. Like they're just fucking everywhere. Let's see, any other important moments. Craig had to choose whether to fight or hug his family in a dream. That was weird. Aldwin is cheating on us with another party.
Not proved.
Luca is not a wizard and has started drinking blood weirdly, so they might be a vampire. And Magnar sniffs gems and also kills all the bosses. He gets one hit on the boss and kills them. That's Snowblower Trend.
But if you, Novelord, if you want to catch up on everything, you can go check out the Penny Dragon YouTube channel. There's a playlist for all the Fellowship games there, as well as all the other streams.
Definitely can have a look at.
It's missing the first 2 sessions, but other than that, they're all there.
Yeah, we have a wizard alien too, who's basically he's like a roommate who you never see him, but he lives here.
I was playing him more than he was.
Aldrin will actually ask if anyone's heard from Ilian while he's been away.
Yeah, he went off with a bunch of other wizards to try to find out more about Merkel. So I don't know. That was weird.
He's cheating on us with another party too.
Yeah. I mean, if we find out that one of us is cheating on us with another party, it's gonna go bad.
Wait, is this an open party relationship?
No.
Did I not know that?
It's like this is not what I signed up for.
Craig and Luca, we've been in that situation before. You don't cheat on your party.
Yeah, keep your party's name out of your effing mouth is what I'm saying. So, yeah.
Oh my god!
Look, remember that time we tried
to deflect from that before they ask too many questions.
Look, remember that time we tried to do that one
Sendine and see if I can contact Ilian. Let him know it's me. Make sure he's still alive. And how is he getting on?
So yeah, you get a response saying still alive. Research going slow. Might have something in a couple of days.
Ask him if he's killed any dwarfs lately.
I'm not using another spell to ask him that.
We're going to go to sleep soon.
I mean,
so send another spell.
That should have been in your initial inquiry, surely.
It's incredibly important.
I'm going to go and get some food.
See, Magnar, I am convinced he is 100% cheating on us with another party at this stage.
I'll tell you, Aldwin, Mary makes a lovely meat pie.
I was going to say the maid, the cook is going to try to fill you up, Aldwin. You're kind of thin.
Yeah, I'm only a little gaunt. I don't know what you mean.
Mrs. Magnar's in the kitchen's going to come after you.
Yeah, Magnar's had to train these last couple of weeks, because otherwise he would definitely be bigger than he is. That's good food.
But yeah, Aldwin, you can fill up. It's probably somewhere getting close to midday at this point. After everyone's had a meal, what is the plans of the party? Are you sticking around town for a bit more? Are you setting off to Leilon?
I think we spend the night here, set out early in the morning.
All right.
Yeah, I might go and find Hallwinter. Just check in, see how he's doing. Let him know we're going down to Leilon for a bit. but there's nothing else I need to do around town that I'm aware of, other than kind of restock rations.
Craglan's. Sorry, go ahead, Ryan.
If you're heading into town, then Magna, I'll probably come with you because he wants to ask that clerk guy if he's got any more info about is it Axholm? I always forget the name of the place.
Axholm, yeah.
Remember I asked him to look into
while we're walking in, then you and I, I will ask if you've noticed anything odd about Crag since I've been away.
In what other manner than Crag normally being weird?
I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. I will pull out the diamond that I used in the revivification spell. So the gods extract a price, and when I brought Crag's soul back, the price wasn't paid.
Can I be there?
If you wanted to come to town with us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I won't have this conversation if Crag comes with us.
No, yeah, I was gonna say as soon as you come back, yeah. No, I'd like to make can I make a religion check to know that this is the kind of thing that a follower of,
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I want to try out my new int bonus. So yeah.
While they're all gone, Crag is instructing in detail the list of people that are and are not allowed in the house while they're away. And Crag has told the guards if Barthon even steps foot on the property,
I fucking knew that was coming.
They are to lock him in the cells until he comes back.
It's a dirty 20 on my religion check.
Yeah, so with your religion check, Luca, you would know that in the barbarian tribes there are certain of them that can fight on beyond death, and some of them that can even be brought back from the brink of death, or even death itself, much easier than any other being.
We know that he's a follower. He's a follower of the Raven Queen as well, right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, I think it has to do with him being some kind of a Raven Queen paladin barbarian, something like that. I don't know.
He's a paladin now? What? Oh,
I was going to talk to you about that, Alwyn.
He talks in his sleep. He's trying to wear. Well, I'm worried that he's going to be trying to wear armor all the time, and that's not going to help him in a fight. So
I think he'll be all right. Don't worry. But no, he has demonstrated to me abilities that would be akin to what I can do. So it seems like his patron has a different path to him, for him. Maybe that's part of what's happened with the diamond.
Yeah, the price is coming in other ways. Okay.
I mean,
it's good to know.
That's no one else's piece to make but his own, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Helm extracted a price from me. My healing magics were much reduced immediately after that. But I was worried when the diamond did not break. But I'm less worried now, knowing this.
Refusing death is why Merkel's coming after us, maybe? Question mark.
From what I could ascertain, because he has been talking to me a lot these last couple of weeks, he seems to have found a different path after that dream he had. I think he's on as much as I can say it about Crag and his penchant for violence, I think he's on a more righteous path now.
What, some sort of redemption for what's happened to him previously?
I don't know necessarily redemption, but certainly willing to do what's necessary to make things right.
I still maintain it's odd that 5 separate gods all brought followers together.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time the gods have got together to fight a mutual enemy, right?
I'm just a rogue. I don't know what you're talking about.
How visible is any signs of Ioun upon you?
Yeah.
As I drink blood out of a jewel cup.
Do I notice that?
No, I think instinctively I hide it from you, but everyone else.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I mean, Lucas sleight of hand against Aldwin's passive perception.
I have it like in a paper bag, so you can't see what I'm drinking. Yeah.
Blood smoothies.
Oh my god! With a +7, I have a 10.
Don't you have? I mean, you don't have reliable.
No, I didn't roll it. I only get to re-roll once.
No, but yeah, you don't have reliable talent yet.
No, I'm only a 5th level thief. I mean, I won't have that till you don't get that till like your 11th level as a thief, which I will never be. So I will never be a reliable thief.
I mean, so Aldwin, you do notice him drinking a red liquid out of the cup that you guys found in the Dragon Hoard.
Just a hint of iron in the earth somewhere. Interesting. Okay. I note the red cup. You won't. I presume you won't.
On my fingers, you know. It's just like.
Yeah, they'd have healed up already, wouldn't they? So we wouldn't notice. Okay. I noticed the red in the cup. It's an odd flavor of wine he's got. Okay.
Yeah. Don't forget Luca is a they. So yeah.
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, we are drinking.
Odd Okie dokie. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, then I'll just go and see Hallwinter and just check in, and then accompany Magna to the clerk.
Oh, right.
It's pretty cool that the gods have picked all of us, except for Elian, who's just a pure wizard.
No, Elian has outright been picked by the gods as well. Mistra. He woke up in a sign of Mistra.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's just not been here.
You and Luca would know that more of any of us because you had the extra bit.
Yeah. Well, I got his leftover vision. Yeah.
You also
because I took his staff.
You also hijacked his character arc.
So that's fine because
he's not been here.
We adapt and we survive.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it's about drive. It's about power.
So Magna at the clerk's office, they haven't been able to track down the rightful owners of Axholm yet. They are busy looking into your request to take ownership of it. Obviously, there's some cultural and legal hoops that need to be jumped through.
Yeah, I figured if any one of us had right to claim it, would have been me more than anyone.
What's your interest in Axholm?
Honestly, I would just like to see it thrive as a dwarven community again. I don't want any personal stake in it. It'd just be nice to have a presence there again. They did a lot of good. I know they obviously did a lot of bad as well, but for the most part, I think something could be built there that's very good, you know?
As a guard post, another mining outpost. I like the idea of it being used. I just don't know what you'd use it for.
Well, look at us. Like, where was the first place we thought of as shelter for the town when the dragon came? You know, it could be used for good to have as a safe house or safe place as such.
What was it before? Was it a mine or was it just a town? Typically, dwarves will build a town where there's a mine.
Fortress.
I think it was just a fortress, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just a fortress.
It's very close to Wave Echo as well, though, isn't it?
I was a few days from Wave Echo. You had that dwarven temple we excavated. I mean, maybe it was just an outpost in the area. And there's other mines, obviously, that Fandon itself deals with, other than Wave Echo. Yeah,
it might be good as a garrison as well, do you know? But
I'm just wondering if you could do as a joint venture between Neverwinter and where do you hail from? Have you ever told us?
That's a good freaking question, and that's a backstory question that I do not remember.
What's a dwarven city near the area?
Wow, that was well long ago that we decided that. Okay.
It's over a year.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look. Sean, feel free to cut in if you know.
Yeah, I am looking for it as well. After your dream.
Digging the lore out now of him today. We're getting it. We're getting it.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting that question. I'll have to dig this out for next week to make sure anyway, but
All right, yeah, then Aldrin would just there would be just a suggestion whether a joint venture between Neverwinter and your outpost background, whatever, to have a guard post in the area.
I mean, honestly, my order, if they were to do any sort of outpost, it would be at Wave Echo, because that was initially the culmination of the order, was to protect Wave Echo. So if that was to happen, then they would do that separately, I think. But it would be a good idea to have Neverwinter guard and maybe
we talk to like
factions.
the Doors of Gauntlgrim or something, see if they want to send a faction down.
It would actually it would make a good place for a council, actually, now that you say that.
Maybe get the Goliaths in from the peaks and it becomes a meeting place, perhaps, if it's not a garrison.
Exactly, yeah.
Not a good idea. Goliaths are not peaceful people.
They're not, but they understand the need for
they're not worshippers of Talon. Oh, you're not there, actually.
Yeah, anyway,
no, Crag's not there, but just in general, I think Goliaths and could go very wrong introducing Goliaths as a whole.
Yeah, we'll find that out.
That'd be fun.
We've done all right with you, I think. Just
no, it happens and it becomes a whole thing because Crag becomes king of the Goliaths. He asserts dominance over the entire board.
Well, you're right. Let's get the ownership of Axom sorted first, and then work out a use we can use it for.
It certainly wasn't a personal one, if that's what you thought.
I was just intrigued. Didn't occur to me to bring back into use, if I'm honest, but
I guess I just don't want to see something that could be used for the good of the land to just fall away, do you know?
As it was when we found it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll keep looking for your backstory. I've got it saved somewhere.
I should have it to hand. I thought I pinned it to our chat, but apparently not.
No, it's not pinned. I checked as well.
I can check that in the meantime anyway.
No problem. Anyway, so I mean, you guys can set off after all of that is done to Leilon, which is about just under 2 days travel along the tribal trail. Then the road to Conneberry, you would head east and then eventually hit the high road, which you would take south to Leilon.
I suppose once we get into is the Dead Man's Mire, is that like on the other side of Leilon, or is that like we're passing that to get there?
No, that is further south.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we'd like have to pass through parts of it to get to Leilon or something.
No. So, I mean, you guys are traveling, for most of the day, and it's starting to get dark by the time you get to where the tribal trail and the high road intersect. You see, and you did pass this on your way to Fandlin all those many months back when you traveled from Neverwinter to Fandlin when you set out on this adventure.
And every time I've been past since, I've been there a couple by the sounds of it.
Yeah, you see an oddly shaped building that sits at the juncture of the tribal trail and the high road. There's two entrances into the building which are apparent. A smaller one at the northern corner and a large one suitable for beasts of burdens and wagons near the first. Right now, both sets of doors seem to be under attack by humanoid figures.
Are they green?
Can I see what sort of figures they are?
Don't be racist.
At this distance, give me a perception check.
Dick and Dick.
Oh, nice.
Only a 27.
Only a 27. They definitely appear to be undead from the way that they move.
It's like I get to try out the new Warhammer. It's undead up ahead.
From where you are, you can see that it looks like the larger doors are beginning to crack and buckle. From your angle, you know where the northern door is, but you cannot see it, so you do not know what state it is.
Okay, I'm going to suggest we might want to hurry up, gentlemen and Luca.
How far off are
Those doors
You're
will last much longer.
Probably about 200 feet off.
I'm getting closer, so.
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys rush, I'll say you get within about 70, 80 feet of the closest one, and I will move you guys over to the next map.
By the way, I just found it there. Magnar is from a town called Chantry.
That's the one.
Chantry.
Santry. Okay.
Just for the spelling, it's Chantri.
Okay.
All right, so
I'm doubting Alden's ever heard of it, but that's good.
On the map, you can basically move yourselves anywhere behind that line where you want to be.
Where is the line? The
show to others. So basically,
okay.
And it is at that point that you guys are going to roll initiative.
Is it dark? Is it dark right now? Is that why we can't see too far?
It is dark.
Okay.
Could I have said that I'd have done my Eyes of Night as we were closing in?
You could have, yes, you could have.
So you all have your 300-foot dark vision on.
I will.
That's broken.
I will throw that up. You're telling me I'm on the receiving end of that shit every time.
Sorry, I will put that into chat for you, so you have that.
Magnar crits on his initiative.
I know.
It's less than 20.
First time for everything.
I mean, we did do a Magnar law dump, so I guess it's fitting.
Whenever like Aldwin casts the Eyes of Night, when Craig and Luca have their goggles on, it's just like, you know, that gift, like that meme of a cat that gets flashbanged.
Yeah,
it's like
everything turns green. You're like,
Good lord!
I feel like we all become Riddick. We can just see it in the dark.
All right, you all now have 300-foot dark vision.
The fuck kind of undead is that?
As we get closer, I'm just going to say to Craig, this is when you get close enough, you would use the thing to see if there's dead people around you.
But I can already see the dead people, so I don't need to.
Absolutely, but I'm just saying it helps.
Craig,
that's pretty much how useful that ability is you can already see there's dead people by the time you use that ability.
Yeah, exactly.
Luca got a 17, Aldwin got a 6.
6 with advantage. Good grief.
And Magnar got the 19. All right, that's why it didn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's sort descending.
That's why it didn't make sense, because Magnar's higher.
Double digits doesn't feel right.
All right. Craig, did I put the right? Yeah, I got the right one for Craig. Craig, you're up first. What would you like to do?
Rage.
Mm-hmm.
And
you are now an angry paladin.
Yes, and thanks to my Tasha's ability for barbarians, I can move an extra 20 feet when I rage. So I'm going to move 20 feet. Instinctive pounds. But I can also move 40 feet, and these things are 60 feet away, so I'm going to get to here. And then I'm going to bitch slap this one with the great sword.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
Reckless great weapon.
Hey Tom, how do I get the comment every time of don't slap him, slice him, and he doesn't? Like, that's just rude.
All right.
Because Craig sometimes does it with the Dunter weapon.
So that would be a 12 and a 21.
21,
he pays no attention to what Alden says anyway, so.
Both hit.
Cool, so that is, the first one does an extra 26 plus 4. An extra, 5 radiant on the first one. So that is
9, it's 14.
24 on the first one. radiant.
All right, you managed to cleave that one in half.
And the other
first
one's out of
swing.
reach, so I can't actually hit it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Still not
that's
a bad opening.
We know they're weak. That's enough.
Hey, Pricky Pete.
Pricky Pete.
What's up, Pricky Pete? Thanks for joining us again, as always. You just joined us in time for a undead fight.
Yes.
Which is, well, it always goes interesting when you've got a cleric and 2 paladins in the party.
And a zealot paladin zealot barbarian. They're like the undead killing machines.
And Luca.
And Luca.
And
He
Luca.
does things too. But yeah, Craig, that'll be your turn then.
Do things.
Magnar, what would you like to do?
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's not really too much I can do because it's going to take all of my movement just to get up next to Craig. That's it. Can I draw my sword anyway?
Yeah, you can.
Hey, Magnar.
What's up?
Every time Magnar moves, I just imagine the dwarves are made for long distance running, not sprints. The thing from Gimli.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Mm-hmm.
He remembered.
You could have 100% free action that as we were coming up as well.
Oh, I know. It's more fun to cast it when it's time to fight, you know. So yeah. Cast Mage Armor. That's a slot right there, and I'll just move in. I'll have my bow out, and I'm ready to kick some ass. So I go 25 feet, and then bonus action 25 feet again.
All right. And that would be your turn.
That's it.
All right. So at the end of your turn, let's do some measuring.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Actually, we can't see the
measuring.
measuring. We can't
What?
see the measuring.
Why doesn't that token look like the others?
One of these things is not like the other.
So that one is going to go
That token's in
there
the turn order. We're not allowed to see that token.
and there.
What the fuck?
Oh, you fucker.
Then this one is going to go. Let's see. But maybe he can do something. Maybe he wants to do something else.
John, I just had an experience with these on Friday. Why'd you gotta do this to me?
Because it's fun.
You wouldn't
This
dare
one
evil.
is- that one is going to go there, and the other one can basically. I'm just going to move that zombie out of the way,
Oh, shit.
and that one is going to go there. But
Are
they
these
had
wraiths?
to get dash to get you guys.
They are 100% rates.
Strangely
Or
enough,
worse.
you see the zombies that were attacking the doors. As the wraiths passed them, they immediately turned their attention to the wraiths, and they begin following.
Yes. Come to the danger zone. I just love the idea now that it's canon that Craig just goes into a high pitch to sing.
That song does not actually go high pitched to sing.
All right, and that is the zombies' turn. Aldwin, what are you doing?
Destroy undead.
Okay. I'm going to head forward against my better judgment.
So you're not going full Magneto? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so Aldwin, with your 19 save, I mean, you kind of get that, moment of holding your breath as you see these three figures come floating around the corner, one kind of, clipping through the corner of the wall. And you get flashbacks, not to the Banshee, flashbacks further back in your life. But you manage to push those thoughts aside. You can see the party's in danger.
Yep. Yep. Okay. I'm still not really close enough for a huge amount of stuff. So I will. I'm going to do a guiding bolt at this one in front of Luca.
Sorry, Aldwin. Before you do anything, I forgot to move the one zombie. He would have been able to move to there, and he would have actually got a shot in at Craig. So he's going to try and punch Craig in the face with a 17.
Just hits.
Craig, you will take, as soon as it decides to roll my damage. Why is it not rolling damage?
Because Craig's built different. A zombie punch won't do shit.
Let's just roll it like that. Craig, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage down to 3.
Yeah, zombie damage don't do shit.
All right, Aldwin, back to you.
So I'm going to guiding bolt to that one by Luca.
All right.
I can get into my sheet. And it's for a 13 to hit.
A 13 just hits.
Oof.
Oh, radiant.
So 12 radiant damage, and Lucas is now glowing, sparkly, little blue sprinkles all over him.
Nice.
All right. Resistance, immunity, condition immunity. Cool. 12 points of damage it is.
Yeah, I don't believe that many things are resistant to radiant damage, and I don't think I've got any spare bonus actions at this particular point. So that's my turn. Thank you.
Yeah, you don't have a spare bonus action. What you do have is a spare party.
Yeah, I'll go back down the road and see how they're getting on. So it's,
I mean, all that you do is at the end of the road, you just hang a right.
You will not divide us, Shran.
I'm just running past, so I just like, carry on, guys. You got this. Yeah, that's my turn. Thank you.
Cool. Craig, it is now your turn. You are surrounded by undead.
Ding dong, their HP's gone. I'm going to do it again. Same thing. Reckless great weapon.
All right.
Which
Craig,
one?
Do the thing.
Against two.
Which thing?
Do the thing.
The thing?
The thing to see if they're undead.
That thing?
Do the thing to see if they're undead.
Oh, this one here.
To see if they're undead.
I want to see how strong your powers are.
So that is, and this is also double, so it's 2d6 plus.
Is that a nat 20?
That is not, so that's, okay, so that's 13 plus 12, so it's 25 plus 2 plus 4, so that's 29 plus 10, so it's 39 points of radiant damage on this one directly in front of me.
Well, so that's weapon damage, isn't it? But
great weapon damage is just radiant damage. This is all radiant because the Raven's Wing can just turn into radiant. Mm-hmm. And then he will hit it again.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Crit again.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Ooh, 14.
8 minus
14.
5 is 13, which is just enough to hit.
That is 23 points of radiant damage.
All right.
Is it dead? No,
it
damn it.
Still up.
Do I get a bonus action? I don't.
Oh, they're chunky boys.
Bonus action. Crag roars at it.
All right, Magna, what would you like?
Magnar the Kill Stealer. Here we go, man. Do it.
Shall I do it?
Oh yes.
If you do it, I don't get my extra attack next turn. If you let me kill it, I get an extra attack.
You're just giving me reason to do it.
I'm like, Magnar, do it like in the last fight. Just finish off Craig's enemy.
Listen, we fight as a team, do we not?
No, you steal my gills.
Bullshit.
Greg and Magnar have like a Legolas Gimli relationship where they count kills.
Yeah.
And Greg is always winning, but like Magnar just always feels the last one.
He fucking is a winning. 2 dragons.
And Lucas like, I'm
of...
dying back here. Why are you fighting each other?
I'm gonna go for this one in front of me anyway.
All right, go for it.
Where
Make
it
your
is.
attack roll.
Oh god.
There it is. 20
20 hits.
for 10 slashing. And you know what?
And
Why
you
not?
are using your Dragon Slayer's sword.
Yes,
Is it a
I am.
dragon? Is it a dragon? Shade?
It is
Well, it's a magic
not
sword.
a dragon. It is still a magical sword, yes.
Yeah, I'm throwing a 2nd level divine smite on that as well.
All right, go for it.
So
Roll
what's
your
that?
damage.
3d8, is it?
3d8, yes.
Yeah.
4d8,
Oh!
because it's 4d8.
Oh,
Nice.
Undead.
That's a good one.
If it's a 2nd level smite, isn't it 4d8 because it's undead?
Yeah, so roll another d8.
Oh, shit!
Nice.
For a total of 30. Wow. Big
Yeah,
hit from...
So 30
From
plus a
Magnar.
10 from the swords. That's 40 for one shot.
Yeah. Yeah, he is not happy with you.
Damn, I like this. 2nd shot.
The lure of the smites is growing too strong.
And then another 13 points of damage.
I'm gonna multi-class into Paladin.
You
That's
can't
pretty great.
smite again, can you? You can only smite
can.
once.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
you can.
you can.
I think you can smite on any hit, can't you?
No,
You
it
can
still
smite-
takes a,
You
it
can
still
smite
takes
all
a
day long.
bonus action.
It's when you hit. No, it's when you hit a creature.
Isn't it
with
a bonus
melee attack.
action to use it? I
It says
No.
nothing about bonus actions.
No, you just have
Anytime
to have
hit.
spell slots
Oh,
available
no,
to use it.
I'm thinking of the other smite.
Like clerics,
Oh, yeah.
when clerics are using a
Okay.
smite spell, it's you have to like cast the spell.
Yeah, things
separately
like
and stuff.
Syrian Smite and all those.
Yeah, yeah.
That is
Yeah,
yes.
that's-
But
Second of all, when you hit a creature with melee attack, then you can spend one spell slot you're ready to started to shoot.
That's why if you get the fighter's multi-attack as like
Yep.
a paladin, you can just spam smites into one hit.
It's like if you thought the shadow cleric was overpowered. Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to do this one at 1st level, so it's only 2. Oh,
Ding.
Jesus!
It's not
It'll
only
be
2,
three.
it's 3.
3d8.
At 1st level? Okay.
it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
undead.
because they're undead.
Oh, the undead thing. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah.
So that's 21.
That's 34 total out of that one.
Jeez, yeah. I mean, you with the second swing as the radiant energy bursts from the blade. After the light clears like a flashbang grenade, you just
Bing
see
bong,
the
your wraith is
smoke-
gone.
The smoke begin to dissipate.
I'm just going to look at Craig and be like, I do hate the fucking undead. And put him.
I mean, they're kind of the worst.
I'm going to put up my arm to do like a sideways like fist bump with him, like arm bump, like Paladin bros.
All right.
And then, yeah, I don't like the fact this one's so close to Luca, so I'm going to go around behind Craig.
All
That's
right.
right.
Do I comprehend how dangerous these things are? Like to leave one alive, I think is foolish, but as a player, but as Luca, I mean, and also, can I tell that the one that Magnar is fighting is very weak? I just curious. Otherwise, I'll just attack the one that's in front of me.
My
You
one's
can-
dead.
You can tell. I mean, the one in front of Craig has taken a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Luca personally has never encountered one of these before.
I
Okay.
think we have fought Wraith, I thought.
I don't think
No.
so.
No, it was a shade we fought. Not shade,
Because
ghosts.
I, as a player, fought wraiths on my Friday game this Friday, and I was like, "Holy crap, these guys are nasty." Okay, so Luca's just going to, because this thing is glowing right now, so I'll have advantage no matter what. But I want to help my buddy afterwards. I guess Magnar. Who do I? Everybody went before me, so I just. So I'm just going to attack it with my rapier. So I'll have my bow in one hand. I'll just pull out my rapier, stick it through him with advantage because he's glowing, and hope for the best. Got my sneak attack. It's a magic rapier. AC 26 for 18 piercing damage.
All right, that
Magical.
is definitely a hit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go. Now I can aid people. Is this the character that I can aid people with a bonus action? Hang on.
No, that's Underwood. That's the Jabbeens.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, in that case, I'm just going to, I guess the Paladin's going to go next, so I'm just going to step over here, and that'll be it.
All right.
I'm very happy. Bonus action, I'll cast Mage Hand just for fun.
Which Paladin's going to be next?
Yeah, so you now have a floating spectral hand.
It's an invisible floating spectral hand, but yes, it just appears next to me.
Yeah, it's just floating there.
It's holding my cup.
It's holding
just in case.
It's holding Lucas' pimp cup. All right. So, cool. So these two wraiths.
I'm gonna get fucked up.
This one is going to move there. Oh no, they don't have to because they are smart. They are not your typical dumb undead.
They are though.
So they are going to attempt to life drain Craig.
What type of save is it?
Craig, first one is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Second one is a 23 to hit.
Both hit.
All right. Craig, you take 21 points necrotic damage.
Cool.
And give me a constitution save.
I think I have advantage on those. No, strength saves I have advantage on. It's just I already had advantage turned on, but it's a 19.
No problem. 19 is fine.
For second. Yeah.
Yeah. Second hit, you take 29 points necrotic damage. And
that was one hit.
Yeah. The 21 was the first hit. Second hit is 29 points necrotic damage.
I can't see his life bar at the minute, or Lucas.
Right, let me fix that quick. So, Craig, what happens is the first one hits you.
I can't do anything.
You kind of feel.
Wait. No, it doesn't. Because when I'm raging, I can once re-roll the failed save, using my character ability. So, yeah.
All right, that's 100%. Re-roll your save.
Panicking like a motherfucker. No.
Wait, no.
Not my max HP.
17.
All right, 17. You are fine.
Ha, bitch.
This
right.
one.
Yeah, I can't do con saves. Let's. Nope, I don't want to be here now.
So at the end of their turn.
Was that one from each of them, or?
Yeah, that was one from each of them.
Okay. Oh shit! They both went for crack.
Something bad is about to happen.
How
no.
smart are these guys? Yeah, they are gonna go. So they don't get. They need to dash. You guys are so lucky.
I don't feel lucky.
I can't even see what they are, and I'm very worried.
That one is going to make. He's going to go all the way to there.
Oh, God.
That one is going to just go hang around there. And then this one is going to... Yeah, it's going to hang back a bit.
I feel like someone needs to summon Miss Jawbreaker.
That was their turn. They needed to dash to get where they were.
Hey, we all have inspiration.
Solo, you fucking legend.
Thanks, Solo.
These zombies are now going to move up, and they are moving with quite a bit of coordination that you do not expect from zombies.
So when this zombie moves forward, Craig is going to roll the dice.
All right, roll your dice.
Oh, yeah.
He was 10 feet away from you. 7. What did you cast?
That's pretty good.
Fuck.
So I'm just moving everyone away. What did you cast, Karen?
Ice Storm.
Please,
that's good.
Please pop Ice Storm in
But it hits all of us.
Right? I think it just slows them down, if I remember right.
Oh, it does more than that.
All right. It is
20-foot radius. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna put a little aura on Mr. Zombie over there. So
Yay!
Magnar and Karen, can you make a save as well, please?
What's a dex save, isn't it?
Dex save.
Yeah, I have advantage.
It's like, thank God I'm resistant to cold.
I have advantage and I'm resistant, so.
So that's a 12 for me.
Mine's
no, that
taken
counts it
into-
already, does it? Take it into account already?
Your the
No,
aura
it
is
doesn't.
added to that, I think.
All right,
Your aura wouldn't be added to mine. So
It
what
shows
is
a
it?
plus. It shows a +2.
What's
Yeah.
your aura, Ryan?
3.
Oh, so I have a 12.
So
Both have 12.
yeah, you both fail. You both take 5 bludgeoning and 12 cold.
So I take
17.
So that's
7.5. So I take what, 9 damage, right?
Difficult terrain. That's awesome.
So then I need to make some dex saves. We'll start with the specters.
Difficult terrain, but I'm guessing half of these don't.
That's a
Yeah.
success
They're gonna waft through.
and a failure and a success. So the what did you say? What was the total? Okay, let's do the damage calculations. So from the bludgeoning, it's going to take half. From the cold, it's going to take half. So it's 5. It's 17 down. It's 8 points. Okay, so that one's going to take 8 points of damage. That one is going to take. No, sorry. Yeah, that's the one that failed. The one that succeeded is going to take 4 points of damage because they are resistant to both.
Mm-hmm.
The wraiths, I need to make their saves. So let's just
Hope
roll
it takes out the one that's
advantage.
badly hurt.
Wraiths are resistant as well.
Yeah, they are resistant, so both of them succeed. So they're just going to take 4 points of damage each. The zombies, however, aren't resistant.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got crap decks. How many do I have left? I have 3 left. So let's do a dex save and one at advantage. A natural 20. So that guy's going to save. He's going to take 8. This guy's going to take 17. And this guy is going to take 8, and this guy failed is going to take 17. All right. That was. They still get to move, so
Half movement for the zombies.
it's okay. You can still cover the 10 feet needed. Let's just take this aura away. And then this one's also going to move 10 feet. So they are going to try and punch you in your face. Craig, that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
That is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
And that is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
All right. So you take a
No damage because I'm cool.
You take a grand total of 11 down to 5 points bludgeoning damage. Aldwin.
Yes.
AOE, please.
So I'm going to head up to here, and I'm really reluctant to get any closer to these things that have appeared, but I will take the symbol around, and I shall pray to Helm, and I will channel divinity, turn undead.
All right, that's all undead in how far radius?
Anything within a 30-foot radius, and if their CR is 1 or less, they are destroyed if they fail.
All right, so
That should hopefully get rid of all the zombies.
the zombies are lower. The specters are just on the cusp. The rest will be unaffected.
I'll put the destroy undead in as well, so you've got the wording.
Yeah, 100%.
Destroy undead is great.
So they need to make wisdom saves. So let's
do.
Zombies. So there's one got a 17, one got a 9.
17 passes.
And then one got a 16 and one got a 2.
16 will pass just.
All right. So this one is automatically destroyed. That one is still fine. That one passed. This one is destroyed. All right, the specters. I've got 2 wisdom saves. It's a 19 and a 17.
Damn it, they both pass.
And a 15.
That one's nope. That's turned.
That's destroyed.
He's destroyed. He's a CR1.
Oh, they say, oh yeah, no, then he's gone.
Okay.
Spectres are like.
Oh, that red.
A spectre is a weaker.
That purple guy was a spectre. Okay, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
it's basically the exact same thing as a wraith, but not as powerful.
Any bonus action, Alduin?
Did the specters both? The race both passed.
The wraiths both passed. Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action. I will cast Healing Word on Crag because he looks in a bit of a poor way.
If a wraith hits him, he's probably dead.
Crag, whatever you do not cross the streams.
Don't cross the streams.
It's 8 points of healing to Crag.
It just implies that Alduin and Crag are pissing on the wraiths. He's like, die.
Craig, what would you like to do?
Well, he's kind of surrounded, so he's gonna start killing. So this wraith on front of him is gonna get slapped in the face with this many points. Give me 1 sec.
Reckless, great.
Sword.
The combo.
Use the sword, not the hand.
All right, 15 does hit. It is enough damage.
Why would he use the sword? Radiant damage does extra damage. Well, it doesn't do extra, but it does more than.
You said you were slapping them. Why are you slapping them? Use the
I'm
sword.
hitting him with the sword. Oh, right. Yeah, so he's dead. Then 2 attacks will unload into this right here because I get an extra one. So that second one, which would be, it'll hit.
See, I told you, Ryan, he doesn't listen, so there's no point doing it.
Yeah.
For 26.
Yeah, 26, and I have another attack from Great Weapon Master.
Oh, don't steal my kill!
Nope, it's dying, and skadoosh.
Is a 13, which is just enough to hit. And yes, that is enough to
destroy
take down that wraith.
Cool, and then,
Yay, teamwork! Yay! See? It's not so hard.
Oh, sure, it's teamwork when you guys do it.
That's right. I was looking at Magnar when I said that. See, teamwork. Isn't that great?
Magnar, what would you like to do?
I'm going to hit this one next to Crag.
All right, go for it. Oh, 19, definitely. It's against the zombie.
For 10 slash him.
Yeah, it is still up.
And hopefully I'm going to hit it again. Damn, the rolls have been good to me tonight. What the hell?
They've been very good to you, so I'm just going to make a little conversation.
2 weeks of praying to Doomafoin has probably helped.
Yeah, probably.
No, that's not going to make it. You managed to kill a zombie. Congrats.
Yeah. And then... seeing Aldwin a little bit shook, I'm going to come and stand here.
All right. Luca.
There's nothing left close by. There's just this one over here. I'm going to... I'll just take... I'll take a knee, and then I'm going to go steady aim this one.
He's proposing to
Oops,
They're
wrong thing.
proposing to Magnar. It's happening.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna take a knee right where I am and steady aim on this one, and then
All right.
yeah, I'll be like, Magnar, do not move, don't move, just hang on, don't move.
I've
Don't
heard that
move.
before.
Yeah. And where's my? I have so many because I got spells now. My weapons are hidden among all these fucking spells on my sheet.
You can,
where's my bow?
if you set up your hotbar, you can set your weapons down the bottom.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
a
that
nat
thing is
20.
so
and
dead.
I forgot to turn on advantage. It's a nat 20 for 24, 35 damage with it from a magic bow.
Nice.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean that does more than enough. You
I'm
managed.
like, yeah.
Your arrow passes through it, and it kind of leaves a bit of a hole, and it just dissipates around it.
Yeah, and that's the end of my turn because steady aim uses my bonus action, which means I can't use a move action, and I've attacked. So.
Oh,
Woohoo!
right. Let's just get rid of all these bodies.
Not gonna lie, these guys coming around with the bright colors was really scary to me.
I'm glad it could do that for you.
Spectres from the token look a lot more intimidating than they are.
It's like I thought they were like a right-wing militia's pickup truck. Turns out they were just Honda Civics. So, yeah.
So, what's this one? Yeah, why not?
We're all standing there looking at him as he comes towards us. Oh shit, is he coming after me?
They got orders.
Okay.
Why did I remove the zombie? He went after the raid.
Wait, they got orders?
Yeah.
Oh,
But they're still being controlled, even though. Okay.
So the Spectre is going to try and do a little life drain.
God, I come back.
23 to hit. Craig, you take 11 points necrotic damage.
Cool.
And give me a con save, please.
Cool. Leave it a load. Oh, there's my character sheet. I've been clicking it for ages, but it's minimized. That's why it wasn't working. 23.
Yeah, you're fine. And then the zombie is gonna punch you in the face.
Is it though?
With the 21, it definitely is.
It might not hit me in the face though.
It went for your face. It got your face.
You take 7 points down to 3.
He punched you in your new loincloth, but luckily your loincloth was hanging off to the side, and so he just punched your leg instead of your.
Go for the dick.
Go for the dick.
Alden, what
I
do you
love
do?
that video.
So still holding the symbol, I will channel divinity again, but this time there's a sphere of bluish light will pass out from me. Just that one, 30, pale blue, that one, save settings.
What is happening?
I've done my Twilight Sphere, has just...
Oh, okay.
You know we never see that, right?
I think John can make auras visible.
Yeah, we see it. We see it on the Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's so much bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said.
That's
Praise him.
They said.
And then I will, as
I deserve a blast for that
I
job.
will then. I will now Magneto this, and I will move over to here, about sort of 10 foot in the air now.
All right. That is your turn.
Yep, that is action, bonus action, and a bit of movement.
Cool.
And the healing train begins.
Craig, what are you doing?
Ill. Why did it roll damage? It didn't even roll to attack.
Nat 20.
Oh, it did. It just didn't show me the dice on the screen.
Which one did you attack?
This guy.
All right. It's 4 and 20. Yeah, that's more than enough.
It did.
I mean, your sword passes through it without even feeling like there's any resistance.
Did I roll again already? No, it didn't. And then spinning around, like kind of in the same motion as swinging that sword, and he's going to go for the zombie.
All right, go for it.
Curious as to why the zombies are like banging on the door, but these wraiths and specters are kind of hanging around outside, unless there's a story reason for them to not be able to get in.
So yeah, I assume that was it. You know,
the building is hardened. The building is hardened against undead. Yeah.
For a 22,
they've already
for 24
inside doing
damage,
the
the zombie is probably ripped apart.
All right, it's going to fail its con save.
Well, it's radiant damage. It doesn't get to make a con save.
Oh, okay, well, you're doing radiant damage. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it says I have Raven's Wing, Necrotic Wing, and Radiant Wing.
Oh, you made like special buttons for all your different types of pets. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so you managed to cleave through that zombie as well. And yeah, it falls quiet again.
Done. He's crawled in without killing things.
You feel like shit after that, to be quite frank. But at least you're alive, I guess.
The crowd will lay on hands himself.
While we've got this supervision at the moment, does there seem to be anyone around here that might have been controlling these?
Give me a perception check.
Can I aid with that?
You can if you want to look for the same thing, yes.
I did it at advantage, but I didn't know if you were rolling it separate or not. It's still 15 was my highest as the first one anyway, so.
With the 15, can't see anyone else. You can hear some noise coming from inside the inn.
I won't have time to guide myself, but so ignore that bit. It says 18.
All right, with the 18, Aldwin, you being 10 feet up, you can, kind of see into the second story window, or where the second story windows of the inn is.
Oh, I actually went inside. Sorry, I didn't see anything.
Why is it not blocking movement? But anyway, but the windows are all shuttered. You can see there's light.
Okay. We should head in case those.
If I can cast a spell, I will cast Spider Climb on myself
Mm-hmm.
in case I need to get up there from the staff.
Hey, Aldwin. Hey.
Can I try and get in the front door?
And are we all getting temporary hit points, or have we stopped on time, or are we still sort of?
I think that would probably be where we would stop it for tonight.
No.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. I meant, are we still counting rounds, or because I feel
we're
talking about?
We're not counting rounds, no.
Okay, so should we talk about? Well, first of all, how many temporary hit points do we get, and should we talk about how they seem to be controlled right down to the end?
They're all in. No, temporary hit points are in chat, so you've all had a roll. My Aldwin will be going straight in to see what's happened. The expectation is the ethereal undead were doing damage inside to people.
Or that whoever cast this is inside, or whoever summoned them.
Oh, we didn't see them outside, so this is the next place for them.
Yeah.
So
they're not outside; they have to be inside.
Did you lay on hands, Craig? Because your bar hasn't gone up.
Yeah, I did, but I only got 5 hit points.
Okay.
He's a wee baby paladin.
Okay.
He's a baby.
I will hit him
with exactly enough to remove
the next time.
All right, so we will pick it up next week as you guys explore the Wayside Inn, which is the name you can see painted on the side.
Is this the inn we met in? No.
Right over there. No. You met in another inn.
There's good ale this inn. I hope they're all alive.
I've ruined the ale. I am going to rip them apart.
Crag is still raging at this point. It hasn't dropped.
Did the undead spoil the ale?
Yeah,
I love ale too. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Thank you guys for playing. It was a really fun session. I loved the role playing. Thanks everyone who stuck with us. I know we started a bit late and ended a bit late, but I appreciate everyone who stuck with it. And we will definitely pick this up again next week. Thanks for joining, guys.
Tune in for Vibrance on Thursday and Humblewood on Friday.
Yes, other streams.